We haven't done injuries for that before, but
Yo, who's injured? Who did you say was injured?
we haven't gone over anybody yet.
No, I heard somebody saying somebody was injured. Like,
Oh,
We haven't
yeah.
gone over anybody yet.
now what'd you say?
Uh, should I get the intro going,
If I
Missy?
go out, dude, I cannot come back because it's raining out here. Well, just to let you know, I'll figure this out, man. It's raining out here big time.
Right, I understand. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the two that are already in the chat. Appreciate it. We're kind of just jumping into it this week with no introductions, but you got myself, Brett here beside me. We got Angel, D-Man, and then Brett's brother Jeff is going to join us this week on the picks.
Okay.
Ted has a real bad headache. He's going to sit out today, but me and him will do a short stream tomorrow with his opinions on the games. But we're going to go ahead and recap last week's games, but for college and pro, and then we're going to get into who we are picking for this week. So, Brett, I usually let you do the honors. Let's
Thank you.
go game by game here,
Are
and
we
we'll
starting
give our
with?
final thoughts as to um, what we thought about the game and that type of deal.
All right. So we're starting off with college first, right?
Correct.
All right. First up, as all of you know, number one, Ohio State was idle last week, and they had a bye week. So we're going to start with number two, Indiana, hosting UCLA. Indiana 56, UCLA 6.
Well, it's no surprise that
Mhm.
Indiana was going to annihilate UCLA. I mean, UCLA has had a really terrible year, and I mean,
Now these
golly,
are
after
games from last. These are games from last week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
we're recapping D man like we do every week.
yep,
Hi,
Hey,
Stephanie.
look, dude, now that game, dude. Honestly, man, I did not think UCLA was gonna get whooped that bad. Honestly, dude, I thought they were gonna at least
yeah,
get 20-something points. Indiana's defense, bro, they showed up in that game.
Yeah, they did.
Indiana's defense showed up.
yeah.
All right. The next big game. At number three, Texas A&M at number 20, LSU. Texas A&M 49, LSU 25. Now, there is news on this. If you all watched Wolfie's video yesterday, Brian Kelly got fired as the head coach of LSU after this loss.
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
I thought that was a little dirty, considering that they lost to the number 3 team in the country. But I mean, they lost in pretty big fashion. This is their third SEC loss for the year. Um, it'll be interesting to see what happens. There's rumors about not only Nick Saban and Urban Meyer, but also there's rumors of Ed Orgeron coming back. And also, this is kind of off topic here, but for the Penn State job, DeBoer from Alabama was originally going to go to Penn State. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in all this turmoil in coaching.
All right. The next game.
Why do I
Number
not see
four,
that Texas A&M?
number
Oh,
four,
there it is. Okay, never mind.
Alabama
Go ahead.
at South Carolina. Alabama 29, South Carolina 22.
Yeah, that game personally shocked the heck out of me. I knew Lenore Sellers
Me too.
being back would make a difference, but I mean that game was way closer than I expected. Um,
Yeah, me
Again, there.
too, dude. I was surprised about that game too as well. I agree with you, Wolf, on that game. For Alabama to let a non-ranked team stay that close up until even in the third quarter, dude. I watched that game, some of that game. I actually watched the replay of that whole entire game. Alabama should never have let South Carolina State that close. Being ranked number 4 and then not being ranked, they should have murdered South Carolina. But they only won by
No,
7. But they only won by
no,
7
no,
though.
no, no, no. See, here's the thing though. Even though if you're not ranked, dude, man, yo, the sun shines on every dog's ass. You gotta think about it like that, especially when it comes to football, dude. Like, yo, any team on any given Sunday can be beat. All right.
Oh, I get that.
All
I
right.
get that.
So,
Every game is Sunday for sure. Definitely. Definitely.
All right.
or any given Saturday or Friday for that matter.
All right.
But one other thing I will mention about this particular game, I was watching the replay of the overtime win for Alabama. Did you see the defensive guy put his hands up and just back off the runner?
Yeah, I did in the replay. I don't know how many times they showed it during the game. They showed that thing a million times during the game. During the game, they showed that play a million times.
I
They
mean,
think
he
that
clearly
game was
had the
fixed.
tackle, and then he backs up and puts his hands up. And then after Alabama scores, he puts up his hands
Yeah.
up like signaling a touchdown, like he was celebrating.
Yeah, that sounded pretty.
But that's why
tough.
they're thinking. Well, but that's why they're thinking that game was fixed. It was a fixed game. He was throwing that game.
All right. So the next game we have on tap, Wisconsin went to Autzen Stadium to take on number 6 Oregon. The score was Oregon 21, Wisconsin 7.
I don't remember who I picked for
I
that
think
one
that
either.
should have been.
I mean,
I think that should have been a little bit. Honestly, I think that game should have been a little bit closer, knowing Wisconsin's defense and the way that their offense is. I picked
Yeah.
actually on that game. I picked Oregon on that game. I know I did. I picked Oregon by
I think
24, bro.
we
I
all
don't know.
picked Oregon. I personally picked Oregon by 24. D-Man picked Oregon by 24.
Oh wait.
Angel
So
picked
some
them
of
by
them
20, and then the
Memorial
other
Ave.
Ted and Brett both went with the spread, which
Yeah,
was
the one right across the
33
street from
and
the
a half.
lottery office.
So, I mean, as
I
far
already
as
mentioned that. Oh,
Wisconsin
no. Down by the
offense,
Big E.
offensively, Wisconsin
Oh,
has been trash. Defensively, they've been
Yep. You come
okay,
through the
but
it's right down left where
it
about
was
the Impala.
against Oregon. Oregon has one of the most powerful offenses in the country. That game was completely unexpected,
Yeah,
in
we
my
got
opinion.
into it, and I saved the date and
Yeah,
everything.
All
Let me go
I
right.
look
agree.
first.
I totally agree.
You get-
So the next game on record, Syracuse went to Atlanta, Georgia to take on number 7 Georgia Tech. The final score, Georgia Tech 41, Syracuse 16.
That game was actually 42-0, not 41. It was 42-0.
But yeah, the Georgia Tech
You said
game that one
oh
that
no,
one
you
was
said
to be
Georgia Tech.
expected.
Man, sorry, I was looking at the freaking Texas Tech game. My bad. No, it was
Yeah,
41. You're right. 41-6.
that
Who did I
one
have
was
on
to
that
be
game?
expected.
I, I,
I
I
picked
think
them under the
D-Man
spread.
had a little too much to smoke today.
All right. Next up, this one I thought was closer than the experts think. Number 8, Old Miss went to Norman to take on number 13, Oklahoma. The final score, Old Miss 34, Oklahoma 26. Oklahoma should have won that game.
Yeah, we got swept on that one. That one was a good game though.
Hey, I had Oklahoma with the upset, dude. In college last week, I had 5 upsets in that game, and I got 3 out of the 5 that I picked. I picked 3 upsets in that game and last week's college football. I got 3 of them, and then I got the one in the NFL. We'll talk about later.
But yeah,
All
we
right.
all got swept on that one. But let's go ahead and continue here.
Next up, Stanford at number 9, Miami. Miami 42, Stanford 7.
Yeah, Miami finally decided to show up, which is not what I expected. I
That was
expected
a crazy game. That was honestly a crazy game. I had Miami by 21. I had Miami by 21.
Yeah, and I had them by 15. But I mean, we all picked Miami, but we were all wrong on the points because we didn't expect Miami to show up.
Yeah. Now,
Not that way. Not that way.
what I,
Exactly.
what I consider the game of the week is number 15 Missouri at number 10 Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt 17, Missouri 10.
Golly, that was such a good game. Uh, Pavia, I mean, he had his ups and downs in that game, but I mean, overall, Vanderbilt was firing on all cylinders when it came to the passing game. The running game could
But they
have
both
done a
had
little bit of
defenses
work,
though.
but huh?
They they both had good defenses, guys. You got that's why that score was so low because their defense showed up. Both defenses showed up for that game.
All right. Now, since my brother is here and he hasn't spoken much, I want him to give this take on this next game. Number 11, BYU at Iowa State. BYU 41, Iowa State 27. I want to hear my brother speak on this one. Jeff, are you there?
He's
He
coming
bumped
back up.
off.
Hang on. There he is. Jeff, can you hear us?
Loud and clear.
So we wanted to hear your thoughts about this latest game. Number 11, BYU at Iowa State. BYU 41, Iowa State 27.
Well,
How are you saying that's
yep.
number 11 and I got BYU ranked down in my what I'm looking at number 10? How are you saying they're ranked number 11?
Because it was the coaches poll that you were looking at there, D.
No, no. I'm looking at the AP top 25, buddy. I'm looking at the top 25.
What I usually do, D-Man, is I usually read the
Now, are you
rankings
looking
from
at this
last week.
week's AP or last week's AP?
I'm looking at the scores from this week, AP top 25, but it shows all the weeks, and I go back to the week before and look at the scores. With
Yeah,
them right there, it's
but
showing
keep in
that.
mind the ranking changes to the current AP.
So
Yep.
what I do,
You do.
D-Man, is when I read the top 25, I read the scores from their previous rankings from last week, and then I read the current rankings for when we pick the games this week. That's how it works. So anyway,
Yeah, when you're looking on the sports app, it
Yeah, go
automatically
ahead.
changes to the updated ranking.
all
So
right,
you're
Jeff.
probably seeing the updated ranking there, D.
All right, guys, let's hear
That's
Jeff's
probably
thoughts
what I'm
about
seeing then. Okay, so last week, last week there were 11. This week, but it's showing on last week's score their new ranking. I got you. That makes sense. Okay.
Now let's hear Jeff's thoughts about the Iowa State BYU game. Jeff, you're on
Go
board.
ahead, Jeff.
All right. Well, I mean, I was following this game that day when I was listening to Iowa and Minnesota, and golly, I thought, oh man, the Cyclones are going to whoop them. And then all of a sudden, I looked then, and here comes BYU, and I thought, well, maybe they had a reason to come back and win it because BYU is a legit team. I mean, golly. So yeah, I mean, Campbell's boys really put up a good fight that day, but just wasn't enough.
I agree with that. Now, one thing I will actually interject is that I've been watching Iowa State this year, and they have the curse of what Tennessee has done in the past, and that's being a first half team. They'll go out in the first half, play really strong, and then they'll play conservative the rest of the game and slack off. And that's what you saw in that game.
Yep.
All right.
Why do I not
So
see BYU's ranking?
hold on 1 second. So did BYU beat Iowa State?
Yes, they did, Angel. It was 41 to 27.
And I believe I picked BYU. Am I right?
Yeah, I think.
I picked a lot.
As far as who picked who on that game, let me go back to it here. All right, so me, D-Man, and Brett went with the upset. Angel said BYU by 7. Ted said BYU by 1. So
I
as far
said
as getting the
BYU by
right
2.
team, Ted
I'll
and
tell you what.
Angel had that one.
Yeah.
No.
So here is the next game on the list. Oklahoma went to Lubbock to take on number 14 Texas Tech. The final score was Texas Tech 42, Oklahoma State nothing.
Texas
Now
Tech has been red hot.
that game surprised the hell out of me. That game with me being an Oklahoma State Cowboy fan, I'm so surprised that they got shut out like that. I have never seen them get shut out by any team, not even Oklahoma.
Well, D-Man, they lost their head coach. They're losing players to the transfer portal. I mean, Oklahoma State don't have nobody left, and Texas Tech is red hot. I mean, it was coming. I mean, it really was. I was
Yeah, but
expecting
I
a
don't.
28-point game,
But I still
but
don't see
they
them being
really,
shut out
really
that way
stepped
though.
it up.
I still at least to me that means they weren't getting the ball.
All right. So the next game, and this was closer than the experts thought. Number 16 Virginia at North Carolina in overtime. Virginia pulls out a squeaker, 17-16.
Man, I really thought NC State might have had it going.
You mean North Carolina?
But Brett, you had the upset. You were almost right. Angel, you almost had it too. But yeah, Virginia pulled through.
Yeah. Anyway, next one game that's at Wolfie's heart. Number 17, Tennessee at Kentucky. Tennessee 56, Kentucky 34.
Well, they certainly went above my expectations. Aguilar had over 300-yard passing. Bishop had almost 100 yards rushing. The defense had a phenomenal game. Farouk had that pick 6 for a touchdown. I mean, it was a perfect game. I only expected them to win by 7, and they went way above my expectations.
According to this, it says Joey Aguilar had 396 passing yards.
It's almost 400 yards.
Dude,
Yeah,
I had
exactly.
Tennessee by 17, bro. Look, I had Tennessee by 17 on that game.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
I had Tennessee by 17.
What were you going to say, Jeff?
Yeah, and they were blaring old Rocky Top nonstop, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Amen. Woo-hoo.
So the next game, and this was a surprise to me. Number 18, South Florida at Memphis. Memphis upsets South Florida 34-31.
Yeah, that one.
I called that one.
D
I called that one.
Brett called it, and Angel. All three of you all called it. D, B, and A. And me and Ted, we thought USF was the stronghold, but apparently Memphis does have something to say about that.
All right. So the next game after that, Boston College at number 19, Louisville. Louisville 38, Boston College 24.
I had Louisville by
Closer
17.
to what I thought.
I had Louisville by 17.
I said that Louisville would have an A game and win by 35. That went out the window. Ted and Brett said spread, which was close. D-Man said 17, which I think was the closest.
Yeah, because they won by
14.
All right. Next up, Baylor at
And I was gonna
21.
say 14 on that game. I was gonna say 14 on that game, but I changed my mind because I seen last week's highlight for them for both teams, and I seen better highlights for the other team. That's why I changed it to 17. I was gonna say 14 on that game.
That's not actually a bad idea, or was a bad logic there, D-Man. Anyway, moving on. Baylor at number 21, Cincinnati. Cincinnati 41, Baylor 20.
Well, I mean, I had Cincinnati by 16. Ted had them by 6. Brett, you had them by 4.5. D and Angel were the ones that went with Baylor on that one, but
yeah. This next game was also pretty shocking too. Number 22, Texas at Mississippi State. Texas 45, Mississippi State 38 in overtime.
yeah, that one was a surprise to me. I didn't expect that one. Manning just really struggled out to shoot. He was getting pressured, and he has been found out he is horrible under pressure.
So I have a question for Jeff.
Go ahead.
So Jeff, do you think Arch Manning is overrated?
Oh boy. Next, yeah. I mean, golly, who knows? He could be. I mean, he could be. I don't know. I mean, anybody who's got the last name Manning, they're either good or not.
Exactly.
Yep.
He's got the name Manning, so he's going to be held to a higher expectation. He's going to be held to a higher expectation just because of his name. He's going to be held to a higher expectation. Now, look, don't get me wrong. The dude is doing his own thing.
Yep.
He's doing his own thing. He's not trying to be like his brothers. He's not trying to be like his grandpa. He's not trying to do all that. He's being himself. He's being his own player. Exactly. And he's showing the nation that, look, I'm a Manning, but I can mess up. It's any given day for me. That's exactly what he's doing. And I like that about him because he's not trying to be somebody and who he's not. He's himself.
That's a good point, D-Man. That's a very good point.
Well put. Nice job.
So I couldn't have said it better myself.
So there are a couple of things I'm going to throw out just as hypotheticals. Brett, the first time that you were up here, what did I say? I said the curse of Manning is very, very real.
That you did say.
Nice.
Now, secondly, big time news that I found out through Paul Feinbaum. Steve Sarkisian has already expressed interest to the Tennessee Titans to become their next head coach. Do you not think that's going to play with the players?
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely mess with the players.
That'll be intriguing.
That'll definitely mess with the players. You guys got to remember, though, too. You guys got to remember, these college kids have been around these coaches for years. Exactly. And then when they get called up to do a head coaching job in a totally different freaking damn, I won't say sport, but it's a whole different division. Let's call it a division. So you're coming up from college to the NFL. That's going to hurt these players that have been with these coaches for 2 and 3 years that love these coaches. Do what these coaches ask them to do. Now they got to sit there and get used to having another coach that they don't even know coach them.
Exactly.
And not only that, but I do think. Not only that, but I do think if Sarkisian does that, and as much as Manning's been struggling, I think he might transfer out. And
that can happen.
With what he's studying for, I think he might be the replacement for Pavia at Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Let's move on to the next game.
Howdy.
Number 23, Illinois at Washington. Washington upsets number 23, Illinois, 42-25.
Let's go.
I was the only one to go with the upset.
Nuh-uh. I thought I picked. I
Yeah,
thought I picked Washington on that.
D said 10. Ted said 3. Brett
All right,
said
I'll be
four
back
and a
in a
half,
minute,
and
Wolfie.
you, Angel, said 7.
All right.
We're having to do some rebooting here.
All right.
All right, there's Jeff.
Yeah.
All right.
I keep hitting so many. I hit so many buttons. I get myself out of this, and I'm thinking, where is everyone at? Okay.
And it looks like we
That's a
lost
show
Angel.
title. That's a show title.
Okay.
All right. Number 20. Next game. Houston at number 24, Arizona State. Houston gets the upset 24-16. I did not see this one coming.
I'm the only one that said upset on that one, too.
Right.
I said Houston by 5.
All right.
There's Angel.
Who did Houston play?
Number 24, Arizona State, and they pulled the upset 24-17.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
picked the
I thought-
upset on that one.
Yeah,
All right. So the final
yeah. I had Arizona State by 4.
So the last top 25 game that we have of the week, number 25, Michigan at Michigan State. Michigan 31, Michigan State 20.
I had Michigan State for the upset. I had Michigan State for just the upset. I didn't even put no score with it. I just want Michigan State to beat the Wolverines. I just wanted them to beat them.
I mean, theoretically, we all went below the spread, so I mean that was kind of halfway right. So,
Okay, Wolfie, that takes care of the top 25. Let's move on to your notable games.
All right.
First up on the list.
First one was Nebraska versus Northwestern.
Nebraska 28, Northwestern 21.
I had Northwestern by 7. I lost that one big time. I literally lost that one big time.
Wow.
Honestly, coming off of a win, I thought Northwestern might play tough, and I thought that they might squeak it out, but I was wrong. So it looks like
We
Ted
both
and
were
Brett
wrong on
were the
that.
that went with Nebraska.
All right, what's the next notable game on your list, Wolf?
That was the Auburn Tigers versus Arkansas.
The final score was Auburn 33, Arkansas 24.
Ugh.
Me and D-Man were the
I
only
had
ones
Auburn
that
by
had
14.
Yeah, D had 14.
I had Auburn by 14.
7.
I think the final was by 9 points, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, as far as picking the winner, me and D, but if you're going by points.
Now you don't listen. What's the next game? I believe it was the Florida Rosedale game.
Well, actually, in the listing that I had, but we'll go with yours first. Iowa versus Minnesota.
I want to hear Jeff's thoughts on this one because he had this. Iowa keeps the Florida Rosedale Trophy in Iowa City with a 41-3 victory over Minnesota. I picked this game correct.
And a good thing you did. Oh my gosh. Iowa was like a team, almost like a team totally possessed to win. It was a big deal. Blackout day at Kinnick. Golly, the scene was perfect. Golly, it got so lopsided that even the backup has Hecklinski actually got a touchdown run of his own, so that was kind of good. And golly, and Floyd was just over there grunting with happiness as he was staying in Iowa City for another year. He likes that Iowa corn better than what they serve up in Minnesota.
Ooh, ouch.
Yep.
Shots fired.
Yep. And now the Hawkeyes are bowl eligible, which kind of makes me happy being a Hawk.
Thanks for your thoughts there, Jeff.
What do you guys think about the college playoffs going from what they are now to 2014?
I say the bigger the better.
I agree with
Yeah,
Jeff.
I think personally they should go up to 32.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea, Wolf. All
All
right.
right.
Create some
what's
new
next?
bowl games
I
too.
think they should do at least 25. I think they should at least do 26 teams and let whoever's in the top 25 do a bracket of the top 25 and do a bracket that way with the top 25. That's just me. Do 26 teams in the playoff and do the top 25 and have one team coming in like a little wild card, do a wild card game, and then have them come into the top 25 or something like that. That's just me, how I would think it would work. Instead of doing 32, I think that's a little much. But
No,
26 and have like a little wild card game.
no, 32's right. 32's right for the wild card status. And then 32 is going to break down to 16 teams, which is about right, like NFL status.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know
you
what I'm
did
saying?
Right,
32,
right.
Yep.
16, 8, 4, and then the 2 to play the national championship.
All right.
They're,
All right.
they're
Well,
doing
Right.
something like they're doing something like basketball. But basketball starts out with what, 64 teams? Where
65
they're
to
doing
66.
68 at the
Yeah,
most because they
64.
had
yeah,
the
No,
free floor.
68 teams with
it's
4
actually
play-ins.
100. It's actually 117. It's actually 124 teams. Then it drops down from there. 62 on each side. It's 62 on each side of the bracket.
No, it's not.
Oh wow.
It's
That's
68.
Yeah, Jeff was right at 68.
Yeah.
If anybody knows a thing or two about college basketball, it's my brother.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
Sorry to
68,
say,
you
guys.
have 2 play-ins on either side.
Right.
And
right.
they play the
Right.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
it's the third seed team on the north and on the
I'm gonna flip my
south
TV on and watch
bracket.
this. This is gonna be fun.
All right, Ken, let's get to the next game on your list, Wolf.
So that would have been San Diego State versus Fresno State.
San Diego State 23, Fresno State nothing.
Don't you just love
Yeah,
this thing?
Ted D and Angel got that one, or had the team right.
I got it
The
wrong.
game wasn't as close as I
I had
thought.
by 3 points. I had San Diego by 3. I had them winning, but I had them winning by 3.
Did you?
Only by a
Wow.
field goal.
All right.
Yeah.
Next,
I had them winning only by a field goal. Yeah.
new to this stuff, so just rest assured.
next game on your list, Wolfie.
The final game that we done was Colorado Utah, which I did not expect that game to
The
go.
final score was Utah 53, Colorado 7.
It was an absolute shellac.
I had Utah by 20. I literally had Utah by
Yeah,
20.
Zook. Boy,
All right.
those Utes were on a warpath that night or that day.
No kidding.
All
Yeah.
right, NFL time.
All right. Alrighty then.
NFL.
All right. Starting off on Thursday night, the Minnesota Vikings went to play the Los Angeles Chargers. The score was Los Angeles Chargers 37, Minnesota 10.
D and Angel were the only two to guess Chargers. D and Angel were the only two to guess Chargers.
All right. So the early games that were on here are all the games that were on Sunday. The first one, Miami at Atlanta. Miami 34, Atlanta 10.
Miami came out to play.
Miami 34, Atlanta 10.
Okay, who got the TV playing in the background? It's causing an echo. Okay, who got the
I have it playing in the background, but mine's muted. I'm muted on my TV.
No, I just know I heard an echo there for a minute.
I heard an echo too, yeah.
Oh.
All right.
But we all
I had Atlanta by 5 though on that game. Yeah, I
we
had
all
Atlanta
had
by
that
5.
one wrong. We didn't expect Miami to come out and actually play.
Not like the way they did.
The next game on the list that I thought was a surprise. New York Jets at Cincinnati Bengals. The New York Jets finally get their first win, 39-38.
Again,
What?
none of us saw that coming.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, what is right? Surprise, surprise, guys. Well, I think it
That
makes
just fucked up everybody's brackets for the fucking. Everybody's fucking pools were fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
It's like 99.9 of the
yeah,
people
man.
were
Totally
on Cincinnati to win.
All right.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Jeff?
Yeah, and it makes perfect sense too, because of course, probably a lot of football fans heard former Jets guy Eric Mangold just died at 41 from complications of kidney disease.
Yeah.
And Rex Ryan was so emotional when they were talking about it. So
Yeah, because I mean, he only retired 2 years ago.
yeah, sounds about right.
Anyway, the next game moving on. Hey, Angel, we the ones. Cleveland at New England. New England 32, Cleveland 13. We the
We
ones.
the ones, baby. We the ones.
Brett, it should make you happy. You're a big Pats fan, aren't you?
Yep. I've been a Patriots fan since 93.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I am not a Patriots fan. Look, you guys know I do not like the Patriots for getting caught cheating and still winning Super Bowl. I do not
Yep.
like the Patriots.
I
I
respect.
picked the Patriots to win. I picked them to win by 14.
Wow.
I do not like the Patriots. You guys know that know me, that have been around me for a while. I do not like the Patriots, and I had them picked by 14.
Yeah, we all picked New England on that one. And by the
Wow.
way, Ted is listening in. It does appear to be. So hey, Ted.
Yep. What's up, Ted? Oh, hey, Ted.
Tell the root.
Before I continue, I just want to say, Ted, on behalf of the panel, sorry to hear that you're not feeling good. We wish you the best, and we say get well soon, brother. Next up, the New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia 38, New York Giants 20.
Yeah, we all had that
EAGLES Eagles.
for Ted, and it looks like Angel
I
had
had the,
New York by 3.
I was off by 1. I was off by 1 point. I had them winning by 17 or 3 points. I had them winning by 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Now, where the heck did I put my pin? There it is.
Well, that was good though, because it gave me great points with my quarterback Jalen Hurts on my fantasy football team.
There you go.
Yeah, I scored a total of 163.42 points this week on fantasy football. I was shocked.
So D-Man and Angel, and Wolfie, for you who don't know, my brother and I do a fantasy football league with our extended family, and we use the app Sleeper to do it, and so that's what he was referring to. So
Yep.
anyway, next game.
Thank you.
Buffalo at Carolina. Buffalo 40, Carolina 9.
Yeah, that was
Damn.
an absolute beat down. I did not see that coming. I mean, I knew that Buffalo.
I did not see that coming. But the way
Go
the
ahead,
Panthers
Ted.
have been playing lately, because I watched a lot of their last 2 previous games, and they played good. That's why I only had the Bills winning by 7.
I had Carolina taking it.
That's why I only had them winning by 7.
Yeah. So next game on the list.
Dang.
San Francisco at Houston. Houston 26, San Francisco 15.
That was the game I didn't see coming.
Yo, so is Christian McCaffrey injured?
No, he played.
No, he actually played. I was watching that same game. Yep.
Yeah.
It's Brock Purdy who's still hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that game surprised me though. I mean, and Juwan Jennings is still hurt too, ain't he?
Damn.
Yeah.
Got a lot of things going on, man.
Anyway, next game up, Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Tampa Bay 23, New Orleans 3. I think this.
I had the Bucks by 7. I had the Bucks by 7 on that one.
Yeah, I had the Bucks by 10. Brett was closer. He had Bucks by 14, but I mean, we all went with Tampa though.
All right. This one was kind of a given, even though they put up a decent fight. Dallas at Denver. Denver 44, Dallas 24.
That was my upset game. That was my upset game right there. That was my upset game. The Broncos versus the Cowboys. And I had the Broncos winning by 7 points, bro. And an
Yeah,
upset.
Yo,
I
yeah,
put a score with that.
we all had Denver. On that game, you and Angel both had Denver by 7. I had Denver by 2. Ted was by 3, and Brett was by 4.
Yeah, but look at the spread that we had though. None of us knew that the Broncos were gonna let Dallas come in and beat them in Denver at Mile High Stadium. There was no, and that's the way that I was thinking. Cowboys are not used to being that far up in the air playing in an open air stadium, which they're not.
all right, guys, I gotta
That's
go.
why I figured that
Much
they were
love,
going to
y'all.
win, but not by no 20
All
points.
right, Angel.
Not by no 20 points. To the
All right.
Cowboys, beating America's team, which I don't call them that anymore, but to beat the Cowboys with the players they have, with CeeDee Lamb being back, playing in that game, Pickens playing in that game, I did not ever see in Denver win by 20 points with those guys in there, those 2 receivers in the game, playing in the game.
Oh, I skipped a game by accident, and so I'll go back to it. And D-Man, you're not going to be happy with this. Chicago at Baltimore. Baltimore 30, Chicago 16.
It was a good game.
Yeah,
Listen, it was
we
a good
all
game.
went
I'm
with
not going to take
Bears.
anything from the Bears.
Yeah, we all went with the Bears on that one.
All right, now to the game where I was at. Tennessee at Indianapolis. Indianapolis 38, Tennessee 14.
I had actually.
I had Colts by 20. D-Man had Indy by 21. So it was about as expected. So, but we all went with Indy though.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Yeah, for sure. That was expected for the Indy to win by that much, especially to all the players the Titans have out. You know what I'm saying, on defense? They have a lot of players out on defense. The Titans do. That's why I knew they were going to win. But I just picked 21 because that's the first one that came to my head on that game, just that game alone.
All right. Since he's partially a Packers fan, I want Jeff's thoughts on the next one. Green Bay at Pittsburgh on the Sunday night game. Green Bay 35, Pittsburgh 25.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get your thoughts, Jeff.
That surprised a lot of me. That game.
Well, as a fan of the Packers, I was pretty happy. That's all I can say.
Right now,
But
I got to put.
but right now,
clean up
but
the cake.
if I have to say another thing, the Pittsburgh Steelers front office needs to wake up. Those jerseys were crap.
Thank you. Somebody agrees with me. I think those uniforms are trash.
Yeah, they were.
Those jerseys look like they've been peed on in too many urinals.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. For the Monday,
me and Angel were the only ones that guessed the Packers.
Wow.
On the pick'ems.
All right. Next up, the last game of the review. Washington at Kansas City. Kansas City 28, Washington 7.
Yeah. I had them by 17. I had the Chiefs by 17.
Good pick, D-Man.
Yeah, Ted had them by 13, and you had them by 11, and me and Angel were just wrong.
I was wrong too. No, I picked the Chiefs, didn't I?
Yeah, by 11.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're down to that. Now it's time. Now it's time to get on to the pick
the meat potatoes. Yes, I know.
All right.
So college football. We're only doing top 20. We're only doing top 25 this week because there's a lot of top 25 games.
So no notable games this week, right? Just top
exactly.
25 straight up. All right. Now for doing this, I know I want to see, because of this one, for each one, I would like it if Jeff would go first, since he is the guest picker. If
Absolutely.
That's okay with you guys. All right. So the first game, so Jeff, what we do is we pick a game and then we pick how many points that we think they're going to win by. So that's just simple as
And
that.
it makes it easier if we all do it one at a time. So yeah, by all means, Jeff will let you take the start.
Fair
All
enough.
right. First game on Friday on Halloween, number 25 Memphis at Rice Stadium in Houston, Texas. The spread is Memphis 13.5.
Yeah, you look at Memphis. I mean, they're currently 7-1 overall, 3-1 in the conference, ranked 25th in the polls. Yeah, I would definitely take Memphis because Rice doesn't stand a chance. Period.
How many points are you going by, bro?
I'll say about a 3-touchdown spread at least, 3-touchdown deal.
So Memphis by 21.
Good pick.
Hold on. If you're saying Memphis, bro, I'm not. Hold on, dude. For week 10 in the college NFL, hold on a minute.
Yeah, Memphis is in top 25. It's on Friday.
Yep.
Why am I not seeing the number 25 ranked team?
I'm on the ESPN website. I'm looking at the schedule right now, D-Man.
Oh, I'm checking on Google.
Looking at the. I go off of, dude. I go off the college. I went to collegescores.com. I always do it every week since I've been with you guys.
Wow.
And it's literally not for week 10. For week 10, it is not showing number 25. It starts with.
I didn't know
Okay,
that.
then you go from there because I'm not showing the top 25 on here. The number 25 team. Unless that's the team that's missing right here.
That's probably the team that's missing.
Could be.
So
yeah,
probably the team
number
that's
25 Memphis versus Rice. At Rice.
Who do you got, D-Man? I'll let you go next, D-Man.
I got Memphis winning, dude. I got Memphis winning by at least 18 points, dude. Okay. I know, right? I've seen just their last game. I watched some of their highlights, and I don't see them beating Memphis. I see them losing by at least 18.
Oh, yeah. I'll go next. I agree with D-Man, and I also agree with Jeff as well. Not just because he's my brother, but he has a good logic to his picking. So I will take Memphis by at least 21 points as well.
Hey, Beanie. Yeah. I mean, that is a great pick.
That is a great pick.
Rice is absolutely dogging it this year. Memphis is absolutely slamming it this year. I actually have, if you go back to my preview videos of teams, I did Memphis, and I said that they would finish the year 10-2 at the best, and 8-4 at the worst. And it looks like they're right on track for the 10-2. I've actually got Memphis by 31.
Ooh, that's an aggressive pick.
What?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
So here are the games on Saturday. First at the first game from Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. Penn State at number 1 Ohio State. The spread is Ohio State by 20.5. I think we're all agreeing we're probably all going to pick Ohio State. The question is the spread. Jeff, you go first.
Yeah. Anybody who knows Ryan Day and his team, it's going to be like Woodshed Destination Columbus all over again. So
I'm picking Ohio State. I'm picking Ohio State to beat Penn State, and I know this is going to be a freaking. The way Penn State's been playing, I don't know why they're not ranked, honestly, but.
Right.
I got Ohio State by 35. Ohio State by 35.
Why? Okay. Penn State's not ranked. They've got, 3 or 4 losses. They lost to UCLA. They're absolute dog shit.
Exactly.
They got that. Their coach got fired. Their coach got fired.
That's right. Their coach got fired too. Yeah.
So
That's
Jeff, what was your actual pick and how many points?
I'm gonna say Ohio State. I mean, golly, I'll say about 28 points.
20. Okay.
Yeah, by 28.
He said 28.
Yeah, 28 points.
That's a good pick.
Thank you.
I will also say Ohio State, but I will say they will cover the spread. I'm going to say Ohio State by 21.
Okay, so I'll just put SP for you. D-Man, how much did you say they would win by?
I said 35. I said 35. I'm writing them down too, so I'm writing them down as we're getting, and then once we're done, I'll shoot you a picture of what my picks were and what my numbers were, so you'll have them.
Nice.
All right.
Now, one thing I will say is that Aller was a good quarterback last year. It seems like when he's under pressure, he can't perform the way he needs to. In the running game, they just haven't been able to get things going. But that spread to me personally, I think is steep, even though they're not playing good. I'm going to say Ohio State by 18.
Okay.
I feel more comfortable with that.
All right.
I think you can do that.
The next game at DKR Texas Memorial Stadium in Austin, Texas. Number 9 Vanderbilt at number 20 Texas. And crazy enough, the spread is Texas by 1.5.
I know, it surprises the heck out of me.
Jeff, who do you got?
Well, I'm taking a look at Google here, and believe it or not, they're saying under win probability, they're
saying what? Uh-oh.
Wait for him to come back up here.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, he dropped off. There.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking a look at Google here, and apparently they're saying that their win probability has Texas at 63%. And so I mean Texas is 6-2 overall, 3-0 in the 3-1 in the conference, and they're like right smack dab behind Vanderbilt. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is gonna be close. I know a lot of the nation will select Texas, but I'm gonna go with Vandy by about a field goal.
That's a good pick.
I got one.
Yep, no problem.
I got Texas winning by more than
Okay.
that. I got Texas winning by more than that. It's an upset. It's going to be an upset. Because the only reason why I say that, because remember, when they played against Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry last week or 2 weeks ago, they got their asses whooped. Texas got their butts whooped.
Yeehaw.
Now, I think that they're going to take it out on Vandy, and they're going to win it by at least 7. That's my first upset game.
Okay.
That's my first upset game in college.
Okay.
Very nice.
In the words of Lee Corso, and I don't like to do this, good pick, D-Man, not so fast, Jeff. I got Texas in an upset by 3 points.
Very nice, Brett. Very nice.
I hate the fact that Diego Pavia is so dang cocky. However,
yeah, who would?
I've got Vanderbilt by a touchdown.
Vanderbilt. Hello.
All right.
Hang on. Before you get going, Brett, Ted did come up. Let's let him have a chance to get caught up.
Look, here's what I've got a headache from hell from this hurricane. It's really bad. Like, I've got a wicked headache. And what you guys will do, I won't even debate it. Just go back to like whatever the games were, and I'm just going to tell you this person by this amount. You know what I mean?
By the way, Ted, say hello to my brother Jeff, by the way.
Oh, hey, Jeff. What's up?
Hey, Hey, I feel what you're doing, buddy. Boy, that Melissa is a one ticked off woman.
That
I'll
hurricane
say.
is hitting me right now. The outer bands is hitting me, but the pressure is what I feel.
Oh, jeepers!
Yeah,
So
it's
the
really
it
messing
really
with my
sucks,
allergies
man.
bad. It's
Yeah,
staring me up.
I'm thinking about the Caribbean and Jamaica and whatnot. I mean, hopefully they come out alive.
Yeah, I know. Should be a lot of. I see that they weren't getting hit as hard as we thought, but
Yeah.
All
Luckily
right.
they missed Kingston, thank goodness.
Yeah.
That
All
would've been
right.
worse.
All right, Ted. Here's what we're at. So first up, we have number 25 Memphis at Rice. The spread is 13.5 for Memphis.
that's not right. I'm gonna go. Yeah, Memphis by 14.
All right. And then the next game after that, Penn State at number 1 Ohio State, and the spread is Ohio State 20.5.
Tight crunch.
They're gonna rise to the occasion. And what's the spread on that?
20.5. So about 21.
Wow. Oh man, would Penn State's gonna show up? Oh man, that's gonna be.
But we got to remember those these
It's at Ohio. It's
odds
at
that
Ohio
we're
State.
doing now on Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh man, I mean Penn State's just so messed up. I'm gonna say at least 21. Ohio State by 21 or better.
And then the last one we just did.
I said 35, Ted. Ted, I said Ohio State by 35, bro.
Yeah, they might play a little harder. You know what I mean? Like Penn State's tired of getting their ass whooped. So I'm gonna go 21 only. I'm gonna go just 21.
So the game we were just doing, Ted, from DKR Texas Memorial Stadium in Austin, Texas. Number 9 Vanderbilt at number 20 Texas. The spread is Texas 1.5. So Texas.
Wow, they're saying Texas is favored.
Yep,
Yeah.
Texas is favored by 2.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be at least. I think at least 3 points, Vandy.
That's what
I got
picked too,
I got
bud.
Texas. I got Texas by 17, Ted, with the upset.
Holy cow.
Nah, that's probably not going to happen. Vandy's got a great team, man. They really do.
You said 17? I thought you said 7.
No, I said 17. Oh, I said 17.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Very,
I don't know.
very
I mean, you're right. It could happen. It could happen.
I explained why I thought that was going to happen. They were going to win by 7. Like I said, 2 weeks ago when they got beat by Oklahoma, Oklahoma, this is just they've got to take it out on somebody for getting beat by their rival. They got to take it out on somebody, and I think it's going to be Vanderbilt that they're going to take it out on.
All right.
You're seeing something I don't, but I'm not. An opinion's an opinion, so there you go.
All right. The next game on the list.
Right. Exactly.
At Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas. Number 10 Miami at SMU. The spread is Miami by 12.5. So pretty much to round it up, Miami by 13.
Ooh, they went. It was at 10.5. Why did it go up? It went up 2 points.
Yeah.
There must be a lot of bets picking SMU. That's what it is. Everybody's betting on SMU and made the point spread go up because it was 10.5 when I said
And I just did the same thing. I just did the same exact thing that everybody else was doing. I picked SMU. I'm from Dallas. I live in Dallas. Okay, guys. I've been to that stadium. I worked on that stadium when they redone the stands at SMU Stadium. I'm the one that put all that scaffolding up around that stadium when they redid it. I'm the one that did it with the company that I used to work for. We put up all the scaffolding around there. I got it by 5. I got it upset by 5.
I'm going to go Miami by 3.
Jeff, who do you got?
I'm siding with Teddy. I'm going with the U, baby.
I think they're going to win, but they're not going to make that spread.
No, they definitely won't.
Miami by 3. Yeah.
How many points, Jeff?
I'll second Teddy's. Miami by 3.
All right. And D said SMU by 5.
Well,
yes, sir.
God, I'm miserable right now with that hurricane. Like, I feel the pressure. Yeah, no, it's
right now. Right now, we got to be focused on the people that are in Jamaica right now. We got to pray for the people that are in Jamaica getting smashed by this. We're only getting out of bed. People are right in the center.
I started feeling it yesterday. But no, it's not going to hit us. It's more like this. It's hitting Jamaica, anything like that. We're
All
okay.
right.
We're going to feel the pressure till Thursday.
So I still have
Next
yet to
game?
make a
Feel
pick.
weird or sickly? It's because of the pressure.
I still have,
Yeah, they
so,
ran. Somebody messed up. Somebody should get fired. They had a 6-week supply. They estimated, and they exhausted the 6-week supply in 2 weeks. So yeah, they're done. So right now they're not going to have it for like another 2 weeks probably.
all right.
All them
Power
power
fire
outages and whatnot.
Like that. That's what I'm saying. That's a major blunder.
All right.
Yeah.
They're selling
I
like,
think-
and they
So
were.
getting
I was going to bring them here and show them to you. I was going to weigh them. I wanted to do that. You know, show you how much
Okay.
better.
so,
I know they're a dollar
getting-
more, but they were superior.
It's all right.
so getting back on topic. Getting
Yeah.
back on topic,
Hey,
ladies
these are
and
tasty
gentlemen.
though. These are.
Getting back on topic, I still haven't made a pick yet with the Miami
Yeah,
SMU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To quote Jeff Dunham, this week Miami is going to be showers with wind. You know what I'm saying? So even though
Yeah.
Miami is ranked,
I think
I
it's
like
funny
what
because,
D-Man is
they're not
going.
going to recover from that. Like they lost so much.
I'm going to say D. I'm going to
Big
take D-Man's
promotion.
pick.
They had this big ass promotion, and then now they don't have any product left.
I don't like being interrupted. Thank you very much.
Somebody get their ass fired.
Okay.
So before I was interrupted, I was about ready to make a pick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I went to McDonald's. I'm talking to the McDonald's manager.
So,
Does
say what you want about Miami. I think D-Man knows something. I will say SMU with a major upset this weekend. SMU by 7.
I won't.
Okay.
I mean, that's an upset. An upset is an upset. Yeah, they're upsetting a top 10 ranked team. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, like you said, I agree with you. Major upset. But that's why I only got them upsetting them by only 5 points. Yeah, that's a huge upset. If SMU can pull this off.
Wolfie's the last one to pick.
Miami by 10
And
next.
the Brett is being a Brett.
All right. At TDECU Stadium in Houston, Texas, West Virginia at the number 22 Houston Cougars. The spread is Houston by 14.
that's actually about right. Yeah, that's about right.
Why am I
D-Man?
not seeing that game? Oh, that's probably the game that I'm not being.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. About like 14. Yeah, I like that. I agree with the spread.
What say you,
What's the team?
D-Man?
Houston and who?
West
Houston and who?
Virginia. West Virginia. And the game
West
is in Houston.
Virginia. West Virginia.
Jeff, what do you got?
I got 7.
Oh boy. What was the spread again?
14. Houston by 14.
Yeah, I'm going with that. Houston by 14.
Good pick. Not so fast, D-Man. I'm taking Houston by 14.
Okay.
That's another upset
Wolfie?
for me, then.
Okay, you said West Virginia, right?
Like Melissa lost the eye now. Well, that's good.
7. I said West Virginia by 7. Yes.
All right. So one thing that I'm looking at, West Virginia's record is what, Brett?
West Virginia's record is currently they are 2-6 in the Big 12.
Exactly.
I
So
see.
I've got Houston by 21.
Okay.
Next top 25 game on the list. Number 2, Indiana at Maryland and at SECU Stadium in College Park, Maryland. The spread is Indiana 22.
Wow.
Ted, how do you see this one going?
I got him by 3.
I think Indiana's laser focused, man. I think they're going to win by 24.
Hey,
D-Man?
you know what? I agree. I agree with Ted. I got him. I got Indiana. I got to agree with Ted. I got him winning by 28.
Perfect fit.
I got Indiana winning by 28.
Jeff, how do you see it?
Yeah. I mean, golly. Who's going to stop Kurtz and Nettie and who's going to stop Mendoza? If he keeps this up, he's going to have that. that's gonna have the Heisman written all over it. He's gonna have his name all over the
He's
Heisman.
He's already got his name all over the Heisman anyway. He's one of the top runners for it.
Yep, exactly.
He's one of the top runners for the Heisman right now.
So
That's exactly it.
So you said Indiana by how much, Jeff?
21.
We're all
Good.
right there with the score, with the spread. We're all right there. So
I'm going to take Indiana as well, and I will go with the spread. I will say Indiana by 22.
okay.
Wolfie?
You guys like spreads,
Indiana
don't you?
22.
Don't you?
Okay,
I
now
literally
one
don't.
thing
I
is
literally,
that-
Jeff, I don't like the spread. I like to play it straight up. Whoever
Yep.
wins, wins. Doesn't matter if it's by 1, 2,
Right.
or 100. I play
Gotcha.
straight up. That's just me.
That's awesome.
Okay, now, one thing I want to say is, yeah, Maryland's record isn't the greatest, but they always seem to show up when you least expect them to, and it's a home game for Maryland. I'm actually going to go Indiana, but only by 17.
Okay.
Okay.
You're the first person under the spread, so I mean that's good with me. I agree with everybody on that game, especially because that's going to put that quarterback. If he wins that game and the next game, he's going to be in the top 2 Heisman Trophy for the Heisman Trophy. He's going to be in the top 2.
I agree.
If he wins this game here and he wins the next game, I think he'll be in the top 3 at least in the Heisman Trophy for the Heisman Trophy.
All right. Next up, from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida, a.k.a. the Swamp. Number 5, Georgia at Florida. The spread is Georgia by 8.
A big rivalry game right there.
That's a rivalry game. It sure is. It's a rivalry game for sure.
All right, Ted,
Let's start with Jeff on this one.
Yeah, let's start with Jeff. Yes.
Well, I know that feeling. Take a big rivalry game, go down to Duval in Jacksonville. I mean, I'm glad they're finally going to work on that stadium. That place is a dump. I hate to say it, but it's true. But yeah, but I gotta say, just like what Pat McAfee would say, we're in the Peach State. Actually, we may be in the Gator State, but the dogs are barking. So I'm taking Uga.
Now,
Georgia.
Yes.
Now, just a quick thought.
Yes, sir.
Is this the year that they're playing in Atlanta? Because I thought that was the case.
No, according to what it's seeing here, it's in Florida. They got Florida as the home team.
Well, I know, but the rivalry's always at a neutral site, and they're working on that stadium.
Hold on, let me check right now for you. I'll check right now for you. Hold on.
It says Everbank Stadium, Jacksonville, Florida. I think that's the home of the Jaguars. So yeah, that's a neutral site.
Yeah. Google confirms Everbank
That's
Stadium.
considered a neutral stadium. Yes, it's considered a neutral stadium.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so it's next year that they play in Atlanta then, because I know one of the years they're supposed to play in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes a factor into my decision. So, Jeff, you said Georgia by what?
I'll go with whatever the spread was.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'll pick
You
next.
laughing over there?
Okay. I think this game is going to be closer than the experts think. 8 is too much. 8 is too much.
Hello?
Georgia, close. Real close. By
Hello?
3 points.
So Georgia by 3.
Yep. Jeff, if you're on the phone, could you mute your mic?
Hello? I thought so.
So, Ted, who do you got?
Cheapers. Moron.
Ted is driving home. He might be choppy right this second. Ted, are you there?
Hey, I'm signal, so they're gonna get interrupted.
All right.
And what about you?
I agree with Brett. I got him winning by 3. I got Georgia winning by 3. It's gonna be a closer game than a lot of people.
No problem.
I think a lot of people it's going to be a close
coaching the
game.
Gators right now.
Okay.
I think
The coach of the Gators
Because Billy got fired, right? Billy.
yeah, Billy got fired.
Yeah, it's an interim.
Yeah, who is that?
Coach. I think it's the offensive coordinator. I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either.
I can
Just
check.
trying to think, is that guy going to pull out a gameplay against Georgia or not? Fucking, I'm going Georgia by 10.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, what about you,
Yeah, I'm
Wolfie?
going to go Georgia by 10.
Current interim head coach for Florida. It's Billy Gonzalez.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Because they fired Billy Napier.
So here's the dealio, okay?
Yes,
They've
sir.
been playing super close to the crappy teams. They
What makes you feel like
that their biggest win was against, or their biggest potential win was against LSU, which they wound up losing by 10. And come to find out, LSU's pretty dang crappy too. Georgia should have lost to Tennessee, but I digress. They've been playing balls to the wall. I've got Georgia by 21.
Balls to the walls.
Ooh, that's aggressive.
Nice.
Next game up at Alumni Stadium in Chestnut Hill, Maryland. Or no, Massachusetts, sorry. Number 12, Notre Dame at Boston College. The spread is Notre Dame 29.
Whew.
All right, we'll start again with Jeff. Jeff, who do you got on this one?
Well, me and my Catholic roots. Not only that, I had a classmate go to school there, so, and I'm just admired by the awe and amazement of that place. So,
plus we had a relative who went to Notre Dame too.
Did we?
Joel.
Oh yeah, duh. Sort of. So yeah, I mean, golly. I mean, I can't go against the boys in the blue and gold. So cheer. Yeah. Irish.
All right, out.
The Irish.
By how many points, Jeff?
Spread them, buddy.
He said 29 then.
Yes. Spread it nice and good.
Okay, now one thing is that it is in Boston College, and Boston College has been playing teams closer than what I've been expecting.
At Alumni Stadium.
I agree with you, Wolf. Wolf, I agree with you. I agree with you, Wolf.
So I'm actually going to, and I'm waiting for Freeman to mess up coaching wise. I'm going to take a big gamble, big gamble, and say Boston College by 3.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a risky pick.
Oh wow.
I'm going to say between Catholics and Eagles, I'm going to say the Crosses will always win. I've got Notre Dame by at least 17 points.
Nice. Awesome.
Wait. Wolfie, you picked against Notre Dame on Boston College?
Agree with Wolf.
Yes, I went against the grain, yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I do agree with Wolf, but I don't have Boston College winning. I do agree with him on what he said about Boston College and how they've been playing. But I have Notre Dame winning by at least 10. Notre Dame by 10.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's actually a good number. I like that too. Notre Dame by 10. I like that.
All right. Next. So you haven't picked. Oh, yeah. Wolfie did pick. Next game from Bill Snyder Family Stadium at Manhattan, Kansas. Number 13, Texas Tech at Kansas State. The spread is Texas Tech 8 points.
8?
Jeff, how do you see this?
Now, hold on. Let me say something first. About this Kansas State. If you guys watched Kansas State play yet last week.
Yeah, they beat
Wolf. We watched that
Kansas.
game.
They beat Kansas convincingly, remember?
Yeah, very convincingly.
They beat exactly. So we cannot take Kansas State lightly. We cannot take them against Texas
And
Tech. Don't get me
it's
wrong,
in
Texas Tech is a good
Kansas.
team, but the way that they beat, it's in Kansas right now. Yeah.
So who do you got, Jeff? How do you see this?
What was the?
Well,
The point spread was 8, D-man, but I'm going to let Jeff go.
yep. Well, with
No,
Kansas
go ahead.
yeah, with Kansas State being coached by a former Waterloo guy named Chris Kleinman, of course. Well, I'll go. I agree with what Teddy said about them. I mean, Teddy and D-man about them whooping Kansas. I mean, golly. I mean, yeah, the Wildcats are prowling again, and so I'm going to take K-State by that exact amount you said, Mr. Brett, because it's logical.
Kansas State by 8 in an upset.
Something like that. You could say that, yeah, because I don't really give a hoot and holler about Aggie stuff or whatever.
Red Raiders.
Oh, yeah, Texas Tech. They probably ain't going to be that good.
Not so fast, Jeff. I know the game is going to be at the Snyder Family Stadium, and it's coached by Kleiman, but I have Texas Tech winning by the spread, 8 points.
Because of Graham Harrell.
What say you, Ted?
Yeah, I still think Texas Tech is going to win because it's at Texas Tech, right?
No, it's at Manhattan.
It's in Manhattan, Kansas.
No, it's not. It's in Kansas.
It's at Kansas State.
It's in Kansas.
Yeah, Manhattan.
What's the spread on that? What's the spread?
8 points.
Damn, they hit that shit on the money. I'm going to go Texas Tech by 8. I'm going right with the spread.
Okay.
All right, D, go ahead. Oh, we lost D. I'll go ahead and make my pick real quick while we're waiting on him to come back up. I've got Kansas State by 2. I think Texas Tech will be up by 1 with about a minute or so to go. Kansas State charges down, gets a field goal to save it. So Kansas State by 2.
Cool.
Yeah, Kansas Tech will win that easily.
Yep.
All right.
Here comes D.
All right.
Okay, I got
Texas Tech.
I got Texas Tech by 7. That's going to be like I said, dude. That with the way Kansas State beat Kansas last week, I can't put nothing past them to have another good game this week. Even though they're playing a better team, I still don't see them losing by that much. By the way, if they play and mirror exactly how they played last week, they will stay with Texas Tech throughout the whole entire game. That's why I only have Texas Tech winning by 7. Then they're practically the spread. The spread's 8. I got them by 7. So you can consider that a spread. I got them by 7.
All right. The next game on the list, from California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley, California. Number 15, Virginia at Cal. Jeff, who do you got?
The good old Commonwealth of Virginia.
By how much? The spread is Virginia by 5.
10.
By 10, okay.
That's actually not a bad pick.
And just to let you all know, this is going to be a one-time deal for me. I'm not going to be doing this on a regular basis. Okay, guys? Yeah.
All right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Anyway, I've got Virginia also winning by 10. I agree with Jeff. I think that spread is too small. And with how Virginia's playing, yes, they played a tight game against North Carolina last week and got exposed a little bit, even though they won.
You guys,
but I think Virginia has enough firepower to beat Cal. I say not Cal. I say Virginia by 10 points. Ted?
Yeah. Virginia's due to stumble. I'm just wondering, is that the game they're going to stumble with?
And Cal hasn't played bad either.
I know. I'm going to go under the spread. I'm going to say Virginia by 3.
All right, D-Man, who do you got? Unless he dropped off again.
I think
I marry you and your brother, dude. I got Virginia. I got Virginia by 10. I got Virginia by 10.
All right, we got 3 going with the same. All right. Now, I myself, it's in California.
I almost
Virginia.
went with Cal. Wolfie, I almost picked Cal just now.
All right, keep going, Wolfie. What were you saying?
I'm actually going to go with the upset here and say Cal by a field goal. Because I think Virginia is due for to get beat.
All right.
They are.
The next game on the list at Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. South Carolina at number 7, Ole Miss. The spread is Ole Miss by 13.
Oh,
Jeff, how do you see it?
It looks like we lost Jeff again.
Dang it. Oh, well. I'll start then. I think South Carolina played Alabama pretty good last week, though, but the game is in Oxford. I say Ole Miss and they cover. I'm going to say Ole Miss 13.
Damn.
What say you, Ted?
Yeah, I can see it going both ways, but Ole Miss showed me some things I've never seen they have. So, man, I guess I'm going to go Ole Miss by 6.
What say you, D-Man?
I got Ole Miss by 14. I got Ole Miss by 14. Yeah, and like you, I got Ole Miss by 14. Like you said, man, they played a pretty good game last week, and I just see Ole Miss being a little bit better in the halfway through the third and into the fourth, going into the fourth quarter. I see Ole Miss taking off on them a little bit, getting up by at least 2 scores on them in the end of the third and beginning all through the fourth quarter. I got them winning by 14 Ole Miss.
Hey, he's back. So, Jeff, we're on South Carolina at number 7, Ole Miss. The game is in Miss Oxford. The spread is Ole Miss by 13.
Until somebody beats Ole Miss, spread it is. Ole Miss by 14.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Now,
Right.
Oh, you got the same thing as me, Jeff.
Yeah, didn't Ole Miss?
By 14
Yeah.
too.
Wait, Ole Miss lost the game, didn't he?
I picked them by 14 too, Jeff.
Wait, didn't Ole Miss lose the game?
No, they did not.
Okay.
They've lost one game, and I think it was against Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, Ole Miss lost the game.
Oh, yeah,
I remember they were ranked number 3.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they
Like
I said,
and beat Oklahoma. And South Carolina played Alabama pretty good. I don't think it's going to be quite the spread. I think it's going to be Ole Miss by a field goal.
All right.
Ole Miss by field goal? I can respect that. I can respect
that too. All right, next game from Michigan Stadium, a.k.a. the Big House in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Purdue at number 21, Michigan. The spread is Michigan 21. Jeff, how do you see that game?
Michigan State. Golly. Don't you just love state rivalries, folks?
This is Purdue at Michigan.
Oh, Purdue at Michigan. My bad.
yeah, anything can happen, man.
Yeah, this is the Boilermakers.
Yeah. I mean, golly. I mean, until somebody beats Michigan, I think Michigan's going to win it. I haven't really watched Purdue much anyway, so.
How much do you think they cover by?
I don't know, 14.
I got to go in the store real quick.
Okay, have fun.
What?
All right.
Okay, who is it? It's something. Who is it? Michigan and who?
Purdue.
Boilermakers.
And the spread is
Oh, it's
Michigan
Purdue. I thought we
by
was
21.
Michigan State.
That was
Yeah, that was
last
last week.
That was last week.
How big is the spread? How big is the spread?
week. 21.
Holy cow! That's a
Okay.
big ass spread. I don't think it's going to be that. I'm going to say Michigan by 11.
Okay.
I will agree with Jeff. I will say Michigan by 14.
Hefty ass spread right there.
Purdue is trash, and I mean
Yep.
like trailer trash. So
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
but
going
notice Michigan,
by 28.
but the
Yep.
weaker teams, Michigan lets them stay in the game. You know what I mean? Like I've noticed, Michigan seems to play better the rivalry, and definitely the weaker opponents they always give up points. You know what I mean? You notice that?
I do agree with you on that, but this is Purdue. So I mean,
you know what my
So, I mean, what's the
I see it Purdue by 28.
What's your pick, D-Man?
28? You said 28? You said 28?
Yeah.
I said 27.
Good pick.
Michigan by 27.
7, okay.
All right. Next game on the list. From Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina, we have number 8, Georgia Tech at NC State. Jeff, how do you pick this one?
Well, what can you say? Rambling wreck from Georgia Tech from the ATL. So yeah, definitely. Until Georgia Tech loses, it's the Yellow Jackets, buddy.
The spread is Georgia Tech by 6.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets got a good team. They really do.
Yep.
What do you say? Georgia Tech by how much, Jeff?
14.
Good pick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Late October, early November, NC State at home. Watch out. That could be a close game possibly. But Haynes King is playing at the top of his game. He's one of the other quarterbacks possibly in the running for the Heisman Trophy this year. He's been putting up decent numbers. I'm going to say Georgia Tech by 10.
Dang it, Brett. You know what I got?
What?
You know what I got? Georgia Tech by 10.
Wow.
Lovely.
Georgia Tech by 10. I literally got it. I wrote it down way before you even started talking, bro. Way before you even started talking, I had 10 down.
I guess two great minds think alike, don't they, D-Man?
Next, who's next? We got everybody? Did we get everybody?
I got Georgia Tech by 17. We're just
No.
waiting on Ted.
I don't think I picked yet. Who is it? Is it at Georgia Tech?
It's
It's in NC State. It's at NC State.
It's in Raleigh.
It's in Raleigh.
Oh, it's at North Carolina. Okay, it's at North Carolina.
State.
What's the spread again? It's what?
Georgia Tech by 6.
Well, what's that spread?
Georgia Tech by 6.
Ah, damn! I was hoping it was a big ass spread.
They're calling it closer than what we're thinking, dude.
Yeah, because NC State could pull the upset. Yeah, they could pull the upset. I'm only going to pick Georgia Tech to win by 6
You're still right there
at
with
the
all of
most.
us. You're still right there with all of us, Ted.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
right around
barely
that same
picking them.
number, so.
Yeah, I'm barely picking them.
Tech, but,
I'm so tempted to go NC State by 3. I'm so tempted to go NC State by 3 right now. Georgia Tech is due to stumble. You know, like to look past these guys and don't take them serious. But I'm gonna roll with the damn Yellow Jackets, I guess.
All right. Next game in Wolfie's neck of the woods at Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee. Number 18, Oklahoma at number 14, Tennessee. The spread is Tennessee by 4. Jeff, how do you see this game?
Oh man.
We've been waiting on.
Okay. No problem. I mean, I could just remember this from watching a YouTube video of Pat McAfee when they were in Norman once. He chanted out, Boomer Sooner, Tennessee sucks. And then he goes, not today. that was something to remind me. I mean, but golly, but when it's Oklahoma and Tennessee, I mean, but golly, if you got it, I mean, I look at tradition. I mean,
But look
Neil and
now, they're both ranked right there by each other now, Jeff.
yep, yep,
One Oklahoma 13,
No, this is
Texas
such an even game.
yep, and
It's,
Let Jeff
they're,
speak,
they're
guys.
both ranked right.
but
They're right
but
by each other, man.
yeah, but to greatly and to but of course with all the great respect to Mr. Eric down there in the great city of Knoxville, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Neyland Stadium is, in my opinion, a football cathedral. I mean, orange and white everywhere, the most beautiful checkered board end zones ever, and the coolest coontick hound named Smokey in the universe.
So I take it you're picking Tennessee.
Good old Rocky Top.
I've got this at even score, but just to go Tennessee, I'm going Tennessee by 1 point.
Fair enough.
I'm going to say Tennessee by 3, and because I think the game is going to be closer than the experts think.
Oh, hell yeah. It's going to be a close game.
What did you say that they'll win by, Brett?
3 points.
3? Okay. And what about you, Jeff?
Yeah. I'll do Rocky Top by 3.
3? Okay.
That would be the game of the week right there.
What say you?
Oh, it
D-Man?
will be game of the week.
All right, let's
I
take
think
a
it's a
quick
game of the
vote.
week.
Dude, it is so freaking close for me. Dude,
Yep.
I am definitely, and I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say right now in front of you, I actually got this game so fucking close that I got it going into overtime. I got this game going into this one of the only few games that I'm looking at, not just because they're ranked close together, it's because I know how both of these teams can play. I got this game actually going into overtime, and I got actually Oklahoma beating Tennessee by 5 points.
So let's all take a vote.
And I'm going to mark it down. I'm calling for overtime.
All
Oklahoma beating
You said
them in
Oklahoma
overtime.
the what?
He said Oklahoma by 5, I think.
If I can do it in overtime, though. But I'm going to call overtime. They're going to win still.
Overtime,
but I'm calling this overtime. That's how, Wolfie, that's how close this game is.
Yeah, but D, if it's in overtime, how are you going to get
No.
points?
I'm just, that's my 5 points.
Oh, and I was at the office.
Oh, no, not 5. I meant 3. I don't know why I said 5.
All
3
right.
points.
So let's take
3
a vote
points.
here. Let's take a vote here. Do we all say this one's going to be the game of the week? Raise your hand if you think this is the game of the week.
Yeah, it's the game of the week by far, but
no question.
Yeah, definitely the game of the week for sure.
So now it's my turn.
Yep.
It's in Knoxville. Some of the greatest traditions, loudest fans. We hit the Richter scale this year and triggered a 2.5 magnitude earthquake in Knoxville.
Wow.
They're wearing the dark mode uniforms, which is going to be outstanding.
No doubt.
I'm going to favor Tennessee, but I kind of like where D-Man's going with the overtime. But I see Tennessee winning by a touchdown. It's going to be Tennessee scores first, and then Oklahoma just doesn't have quite enough to get it in.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Anyway, the next game on the list at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska, number 23 USC at Nebraska. The spread is USC 7. Jeff, how do you see this one?
Well, I've been to Lincoln. I've been near Memorial Stadium, and I got to tell you, that place is gorgeous. Coach Matt Rule has got a very intriguing team. He's got a very interesting quarterback. I mean, golly, but I can't turn against those brothers from LA who play in the Coliseum, if you know what I mean. So I gotta fight on for old SC
USC, and how much do you say, Jeff?
by whatever the nice little ESPN spread told you, Brett.
7 points.
Yeah, pat your ESPN friends on the back.
Oh man, I this is a coin flip game for me on this one because my head says to go with USC, my heart says to go with Nebraska. But this time I'm going to take my head and I'm going to say fight on USC Trojans. USC covers. I say USC by 7. What say you, Ted? All right.
Ted, are you there? All right, let's go with D first. D, go ahead.
This is another good one for me, guys. And honestly, this was another good one. If I can remember how they played last week, if I'm trying to bring it back in my head because I do remember watching some highlights from those games for those two teams. This is another close one. Honestly, it's another close one. But I see this one not going to overtime. I do see Nebraska pulling it out in the end by 3. Nebraska by 3 with the upset. Sorry, guys. I got to go with this upset.
All right.
I am right
Nebraska
there
beating
with
them by 3
on that one, D.
Yep.
All right. So the last top 25 game.
Hang on, is Ted back?
No, not yet.
All right, not yet. Okay, go ahead, Brett.
So the last top 25 game of the week from Rice Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, Utah. Number 17 Cincinnati at number 24 Utah. The spread is Utah by 10. Jeff, how do you see this one?
Yeah. In the home of the Utes, where they've had the ceremonies for the Salt Lake Winter Olympics, and they're probably going to do that same deal too in several years because they're bringing the Olympics back. I know that.
So with that being said, who do you pick?
Well, for my respect of the great legend that is the Kelseys, Bearcats, buddy.
By how many points?
By that nice ESPN spread, of course.
So you're saying Cincinnati by 10 points?
Yeah.
Not so fast, Jeff. Not so fast.
How much Corso did you have in your blood, by the way?
I know. How can you? It's the game is in Salt Lake. Salt Lake is a hard place to play, and Utah is really good at home. How can you pick against Utah at that one? I'm going to say Utah upsets Cincinnati and they cover the spread. Utah by 10.
Like Red Oak against Susano. Jeez.
Utah's been playing good now. Now I gotta agree with some of you guys. Utah has been playing pretty good the last couple of weeks. They really have. Though they're not being ranked, they kept games.
Sorry, I was in the store. I told you guys going in the store.
All right.
Okay, go back to the other one. Go back to the Nebraska game for Ted. Who's playing in the Nebraska game?
Yeah.
So Ted, you missed number 23 USC at Nebraska. The spread is USC by 7.
Oh, it is USC. Damn it! I was hoping it was Nebraska that was favored because I think USC is going to pull. I think USC is going to pull an upset right there. I'm still going to go USC by 10.
Okay. All right. And D-Man, let's go back to your thing about what you said about Cincinnati and Utah. Who do you got on that one?
Like I said, Utah's been playing pretty good the last couple of weeks. I've seen a lot of their highlights from last week and a couple of weeks. Cincinnati, I haven't really seen anything on them and how they're playing and stuff like that. So I can't tell you about Cincinnati, but I know how. What's their record? Let me see what their records are real quick. The record does not show, of course. They're playing at Rice Eccles Stadium.
I think Cincinnati's like 6-2 or 5.
Cincinnati is 7-1 and tied for first in the Big 12.
Yeah.
Houston is 6-2.
And they're ranked 17. How are they ranked 17 then? See, that's the thing that I don't understand about how they rank these teams. Yes, I understand it goes mostly by strength of schedule, how they play in their who's what in their schedule.
All right. So
So
who do you got?
you're still
I'm
thinking
still gonna
Utah?
go with. I'm gonna take Utah with the upset by 7.
I've
All
got
right.
Tennessee by 3. Go ahead, Ted.
Who do you got,
Okay,
Ted?
it's Utah. Where is it? Utah at where?
It's
It's
Cincinnati at
Cincinnati
Utah.
at Utah.
The game is in Salt Lake City.
Oh, and who's favored on that one?
Utah by 10.
Oh, hell no. They ain't going to win that. I guess I'll go Cincinnati by 6.
All right. That
Okay.
covers all the college games, Ted.
Not so fast, Brett. We missed one.
What did we miss?
Number 16, Louisville versus Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see that one. Let's go back to that one. The spread. Okay. From Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia, number 16, Louisville at Virginia Tech. The spread is Louisville by 11. Jeff, your thoughts?
Big ass spread.
Yeah.
Okay, and Louisville, where? Louisville.
It's
Lane
at
Stadium,
Virginia
Blacksburg,
Tech.
Virginia.
Ted, let Jeff pick first.
Oh, okay, I got this headache. This headache's like making it really hard for me to understand.
Oh,
And you said it's at Virginia Tech?
Yeah,
It's
but
okay.
that Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia, the spread is Louisville.
Oh, that's kind of that's a hell of a game right there. I don't know which way to go on that one.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, because when you walk into a stadium like that and they play Enter Sandman and you got the whole stadium jumping, holy cow. But until Louisville loses, I mean, golly, I mean, they might just walk in there and just beat them. So
What do you say? Louisville by how much?
I like the spread, Brett. It makes us all happy, doesn't it?
Louisville by 11?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say, well, if it were a night game, I would say it would be very close. But
Yes.
I
It's
think
an
Jeff.
afternoon game. It's a 2 o'clock game.
Yeah, but like I said, if it were a night game,
football games.
if it were a night game, I would be picking different. But since this is an afternoon game, Louisville's looking really good. And, they did upset Miami, though, too. Don't forget. They did upset Miami.
They put together a game plan that Miami was just so unprepared for them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that was a fluke.
So
that was a big fluke.
So even though they're going to be rocking Enter Sandman in Lane Stadium at Virginia Tech, Sandman ain't going to come. I got Louisville by 11. What say you, Ted?
I've only got Louisville by 3.
Okay.
What say you, D-Man?
I got Louisville by 17.
Lovely.
What say you, Wolfie?
Well, I was more favored to Virginia Tech before they fired their coach. They might get somewhere after pitching for Mike Elko, but that's next year. I've got Louisville by 17 also.
All right. That takes care of our college games this week, folks. Now we move.
Good job, Brett.
Just a few statistics before we move forward. The offense and defensive rankings. Offensively, USC is number 1, followed by Florida State, Tennessee, Texas Tech, and North Texas. Defensively,
North Texas is even in there? Wow,
yes.
That's surprising.
North Texas is number 5.
Surprising.
Defensively, number 1 is Ohio State. And then you have Iowa at number 2, Toledo, James Madison, and Oregon at number 5.
That's good.
Nice.
All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we move up the rankings to the pros. Now we move on to the NFL games for the week. Starting on Thursday night at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, the Baltimore Ravens at the Miami Dolphins. The spread is Baltimore by 9. Jeff, you lead off.
Yeah. Ravens in the spread because I don't know what's going on in Miami, and quite frankly, I wouldn't give a hoot and holler.
That's a very good reason.
Thank you.
Miami just won, and Miami doesn't ever win back-to-back. So
That's right.
they probably will not win back to back.
Agreed.
That's probably a good pick to go with the Ravens. And I think Lamar Jackson's coming back.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I agree. I like Baltimore in this one. The return of Lamar Jackson brings back that zone read game that he does. I think he'll be back. I don't know how much they're going to use him though, but he'll be if he's coming back. I think Baltimore has a good chance. I like the spread here. I'll take Baltimore by 9. What say you, D-Man?
I know this team just beat my Bears, man. They
Yeah.
just beat them last week. So, man, I hate to say it, man, to freaking pick a team that just beat mine, I have to go with the Ravens by 10, man. Even though Lamar's coming back, man, he's gonna run all over these guys. But I think the Dolphins got a good defense to keep them to just winning by 10. They'll stay
All right.
that close to them.
All right,
What?
Ted, you said Baltimore, but how much?
I'm gonna say by 13.
Okay.
Well, it's a gamble, but I'm
I
going to
almost
say
went 20. I
it's a
almost
gamble.
picked more.
It's a gamble, but I'm going to say not so fast.
Uh-oh.
Miami shocked the hell out of me. I'm going Miami with this one by 3.
Oh, good pick.
By 3. I respect that.
That's
All
I was
right.
gonna say I first saw the game when I first saw these two playing against each other, man. I sat there and said, "Yeah, Dolphins by at least 7." Then I got to knowing how they played last week and the last 4 weeks without Lamar,
Yeah.
and then now he's coming back. Now he's coming back. What that offense was already doing without him is going to make it 3 to 4 times better with him because of his feet, his running abilities.
Yeah.
He's able to throw it down the field with accuracy the way he does. And then all the other players around him.
All right.
Freaking damn, what's his name? Freaking.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Next game on the list. These are the first 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting here. 8 games are the 12 o'clock, the early games. First one from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. D-Man's Chicago Bears at the Cincinnati Bengals. The spread is Chicago by 3. Jeff?
Damn, that's a barn burner right there.
It sure is. Yes, it's a barn burner. The Bears.
Cincinnati has not been playing well. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say the Bears by 3. I think somebody got that on the head.
Yep. The Bears.
How much do you say, Jeff? Are you going with the spread, saying 3 then?
Yeah, man.
I actually do like Chicago here too. I mean, sure they got beat badly by the Ravens, but Chicago has shown that if they've been beat 1 week like that, they can come back with a vengeance the next week. I actually like Chicago here. I think it's going to be Chicago by at least 10 points.
Lovely.
Hey guys, you know what, Brett? I agree. I agree with Brett, man. I got him winning by 10. The Bears winning by 10. And
okay.
I say Caleb Williams, man, getting at least 3 touchdowns in this game.
Nice.
Ooh, bonus pick. Nice. All right.
And once again, not so fast. Joe Flacco is going to pull this one off at the end by a field goal. Cincinnati by 3.
Yikes.
All right. Next game at Ford Field. At Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. The Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. The spread is Detroit by 9. Jeff will pick first.
Okay.
Woo-wee. NFC North, Lions and Vikings. Don't you just love the NFC North? Boy.
Yeah.
That's why I love the NFC North so much, because it's all these places where it's gonna get cold and snowy and whatnot. And now you
I
got
love it.
two teams that
Love
play
it.
in indoor facilities, and it's like, golly.
So
You
with
guys
that,
remember when they used to play on old baseball fields and all that stuff? Holy cow.
oh yeah. With that being
so,
said,
so yeah. Yeah. I mean, Coach Dan Campbell. I mean, the guy. Yeah, the guy works his tail off. He's got a legit group. You got my tight end pal, Mr. Laporte. You got Hutchinson. And Campbell on defense. I mean, and of course, Mr. Gibbs. So yeah, I gotta go with that Motor City Muscle, Detroit.
and are you taking the spread, which is 9?
Yes.
Ooh, that is a good pick. I agree. Good pick, Jeff. I mean,
Thank
how
you.
can you pick against Detroit in Detroit? The last time I went with the Vikings, I picked the Vikings. I lost. I'm not gonna have light. I'm not gonna have, even though Aaron Jones is back from injury, which is good, but he didn't have a limited game.
He's a traitor to the Packers.
I don't know how good Justin Jefferson is gonna have. I don't know how good of a game Jordan Addison have. But they have a injury on defense. I think for the Vikings.
Oh,
I think
Al, the public, the
like
play boys.
I heard like Van Ginkel or somebody for the Vikings. I think is hurt. So, and plus with how loud it is in Detroit, I am going to agree with Jeff. I am going to say Detroit by 9. What say you, Ted? Teddy, are you there? All right, D-Man, you're up.
Melissa's making him mad again.
Man, dude, I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these teams, really, man. But I know with Jared Goff and on that line team, he has got these kids, man, locked in. I think. What is their record? Let me see. I know they got a
Well,
No more delays.
record against the 3-4. Detroit. I got Detroit by 18.
yeah.
Good pick.
I don't know what I missed, but yeah, no more stops.
I got
I'm not
Detroit.
taking any more stops.
I got Detroit by 18.
Yeah,
I
got
doubled.
Detroit
I
by
doubled
17
what the spread was.
Wow.
I doubled what the spread was. I made it 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Detroit myself by 17.
Nice.
So
I see that actually. I see that game coming down to the third, to halfway through the third and the fourth quarter. I see that game actually kind of going down, and then them taking off in the second half. First half's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be
I
probably
apologize.
0-0.
I apologize, guys. I accidentally clicked off the StreamYard thing. I was meaning to close the something else, and I accidentally hit the close button for that. I apologize.
That's okay. So Ted, it is Detroit and Minnesota, and it's in Detroit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a rivalry game, kind of. I don't know. And I'm still going to go with Detroit by 13.
All right.
Sounds good.
What do you say, Wolfie?
So me and you and Wolf.
Yeah, I say Detroit 17.
All right. Next game, Jeff. I know how you're gonna pick this one. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Carolina Panthers at the Green Bay Packers. The spread is Green Bay by 13. Jeff, which way are you going to go?
Oh man, I've been to that cathedral in Green Bay. I was there last April for the NFL draft. Oh my gosh, that city knows how to host a draft party, like it or not. When you've got attendance that was 6 times the population of the city, I mean, yeah, you are definitely in the right place at the right time.
With that being said,
being one of your many favorite quotes, I've got my one team I'm not gonna bet on. It's go Pack go, baby. Enough said.
Packers, and you're going to take the spread, right?
Yeah.
Packers
Jordan Love is gonna go nuts.
I agree with Jeff on this one. I think Green
Thank
Bay
you.
is going to win big. I think Green Bay by at least 14 points.
Good.
What say you, Ted?
It's cutting in and out because I'm driving. What is it? Green Bay where?
Green Bay in Green Bay taking on Carolina.
The spread is Green Bay by 13.
Oh, God. That's going to be a slaughter. Oh, yeah, I got Green Bay by 21.
What say you, D-Man?
Hey, man, dude. And this is another team that I don't like betting on
Right.
because they're in my division. I don't like any team in my division.
I don't blame you.
Minnesota, Detroit, and Green Bay. I don't like betting on. But with that being said, I've already voted on the Lions to win by 18, and now the Packers to win by 21.
Good pick. Good pick.
I also have Green Bay winning by at least 21. I think it could be even 28.
Yeah,
Carolina,
me too.
Absolute dog shit.
And they are. I know.
All right.
Yep.
Next game. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. The Los Angeles Chargers at the Tennessee Titans. The spread is Los Angeles by 11. Jeff, I know based on experience, we both have been to Nashville, but give us your thoughts.
Well, within a year or two, you're never going to see that rickety old building again. I mean, Tennessee's going to get a nice little squarish 60,000 seat football palace, which they're also going to call Nissan Stadium within at least a couple of years from now. So yeah. And it's the Chargers and the Titans. Yeah. Two old AFL rivals, of course, from the old days. But yeah, I mean, if the experts are saying the Chargers, so yeah, charge them, guys, charge them.
Chargers by 11, then.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
I agree with Jeff again.
Wow.
Not just because he's my
I'm
brother,
shocked,
but
bud.
this is actually good. Chargers, I think will. I mean, you guys agree Tennessee does not have a defense.
Nope.
I mean, they're already injury ridden with a lot of injuries. So, I think Los Angeles. I think 11 is too little. I'm going to say Los Angeles by at least 20 points.
Good call. Good call.
What say you, Ted?
Okay, this is what Tennessee and Los Angeles.
Tennessee's at home.
Chargers and Titans
Chargers
in Nashville.
Okay, Cam Ward's got no offensive line to really protect them.
Against the
LA's playing damn good.
Yeah.
Most of the time, and you said it's 11-point spread.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? The experts kind of got it right. That's what I would pick. LA by 11.
What say you, D-Man?
I got Chargers actually by this is going to be another blowout by 20. I got 24. Chargers by 24.
What, Chargers?
I think this is going to be another
I thought you said
game.
I thought you guys said Tennessee. It's Rams at Tennessee, right?
Los Angeles Chargers.
Chargers.
Not
I didn't know. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was the Rams.
That was the Super Bowl again.
I thought it was the Rams.
All right. What say you, Wolfie?
Chargers, Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'll still stay with it.
By 20.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll still stay with Chargers, I guess.
Next game from one of the true palaces of the NFL, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The Atlanta Falcons at the New England Patriots. The spread is New England by 6. Jeff, what do you say?
Falcons and Patriots. That's a rematch of some Super Bowl you, Brett, have not forgotten for many years now, haven't you?
No,
I will never forget that Super Bowl, Jeff. Jeff, I will never forget that Super Bowl, bro.
I know.
How you be up by 28 points? And granted, they were the best team at that time. How you let be up that many points in the Super Bowl, and you let this team that has been winning forever come back and beat you in the fourth quarter?
Yep.
You let them come back from being down 28 points to come back and only win it by 2.
Exactly.
I will never forget where I was at during that game. Like I'll never forget where I was at when 9/11 happened. That is one of the games that will stick in my mind, in my head, forever. The Falcons letting the Patriots come back and beat them.
Yep.
So what do you
I will
say,
never
Jeff?
forget that.
So that being in a place that Brett, you wish you went to, right?
Yeah, it's on my bucket list.
Yep. And the bet spreaders decided to go with your beloved Pat the Patriot. Why not? The Pats. Gotta make your Boston friends happy, Brett.
We the ones. I'm gonna go next.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Atlanta is gonna. I think even though Drake May is the real deal, the fact of the matter is that Atlanta can run the ball, and New England kind of has an iffy defense when it comes to that. So I think 6 points is too much. New England close, real close by 3 points. What say you, Ted?
Patriots.
All right. What say you, D-Man?
Man, don't forget about Drake. Drake May, man. Don't forget about that boy. Now we can't forget about him. Now
Yeah, I'm picking Patriots because of May.
his record is 2-6. His record is 2-6 right, or 6-2 right now. His record is a 6-2. Drake May, he ain't no punk as a quarterback, man. We can't forget about how good he is, both ways, throwing the ball and running it if he has to. We can't forget about he's a good runner now.
Yep.
I have them winning by 14. I have the Patriots winning by 14.
All right. What about you?
Your Falcons are only 3-4. They're under 500 right now. Falcons are under 500. So some of you guys are saying they could be at 500 after this week.
What say you, Wolfie?
Well, I haven't heard how much Ted's going with New England by.
I'm going with New England by 17. Because remember, Atlanta lost to Miami at home, and they got their ass whooped.
You don't think the Patriots could do that to them?
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Different day, a different time. I think Bijan Robinson's due to have a breakout game, and New England's rush defense is terrible. And I'm going to go with Atlanta in the final seconds by 3.
All right.
You got the Falcons by 3. That's I respect that.
All right.
So you got them getting back to 5. But you got them getting back to 500 then.
Yes, I do.
If you're saying that would make them, they would be right at 500. That would make the Patriots 6-3 and them 4-4.
Yeah.
If I that's a good pick, though. I respect
All
that.
right. From MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Now, Ted, pay very close attention because you mixed this up the last time by accident. San Francisco 49ers at the New York Giants. The spread is San Francisco by 3. Jeff, how do you see it?
Ooh, San Francisco and the Giants. You would see those old rivalries on the old CBS in the old days.
I know, dude. I still watched a lot of the old videos. If you go to old NFL videos on YouTube, you can watch them on that station. They're all over YouTube, bro. All them 80s, all those 80s and 90s games. John Elway and the Buffalo Bills going to 4 Super Bowls in a row and losing every one of them.
Yep.
Dude, I remember that, dude. That's something else I won't forget.
Awesome.
They're losing twice to the Cowboys. Once to the 49ers. And wasn't it once to Washington?
Yep.
I think those were the 3 teams that beat Buffalo.
And so did the Giants.
Yeah, so
Yep.
I
So
got
who do you pick,
actually.
Jeff?
Isn't Purdy supposed to be coming back this week?
I
It
haven't
doesn't
heard
matter.
anything about Purdy coming
Purdy.
back this week.
Jackson Dart at home. I'm not picking against them, so I'm definitely picking Giants.
Remember,
Okay.
Scatterboo is out for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Cam Scatterboo is out, so that's going to make
Yep.
a dent at their running core. Jeff, how do you see this game?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, I remember Cam Scatterboo from what he did to the Cyclones some years ago.
But
Of
now that
course.
he's out, how do you see it?
Well, if you don't have the Scatterboo, throw the darts. As in Jackson Dart.
So you got the
Pick for
Giants?
Yep. The Giants.
By how many points, Jeff?
Whatever our good friend Mr. Teddy here said, I concur with him.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he's out. Cataboo is out. That's true. But
Yeah.
the Jackson Dart guy's really good, man. I
Yep.
think they're deep, and even though they don't have Scatterboo, that just means they're not going to score maybe 10 points. So I still
Right.
see it being a 10-point win for Giants. I would
agree.
normally say 20. If it was Scatterboo, I'd be telling you 20 right now.
I agree.
Giants suck right now. I mean, the 49ers suck right now. 49ers really suck.
Even though Christian McCaffrey is due to have a decent game, George Kittle, second week back after being on injury reserve for a number of weeks, he might have a decent game, but they're still missing one of their best receivers. Even though Scatterboo is out, you have to admit Jackson Dart is the real deal.
Yep.
And he's impressed me so far with this play. I agree. I'm going to say the Giants by 10.
Nice sound.
What
All
say
right,
you,
Dean,
D-Man?
let's hear what you got, and I'll tell you my opinion.
Dude, I got 49ers by 8, man. I don't see them, even with Scatterboo out and everything, I see it's going to be harder on the run game. Because he was the run game, most of the run game. With him being out, I don't see the Giants coming out of this with a win. That's why I picked the 49ers by
8.
By 8, yes, sir. By 8.
Okay. So, like you said, George Kittle's coming back. San Francisco defense is better than New York. And
By far.
Brett, can you answer me this? Who is the Giants' backup halfback?
Ooh, I don't remember who the backup halfback is currently.
Well, they got another running back there that was doing pretty well.
Hold on, I'll look it up right now for the Giants, right?
Yeah. I remember when the backup guy came in, he did fairly well. I mean, he wasn't Scatterboo, but he was still good.
Who is the?
Are you talking about? Are you talking about Devin?
Know who it is.
Are you talking about Devin Singletary?
Yeah, I don't remember his name. I have to pull the roster up and see it.
Hey,
hold on, I'm telling you right now. The depth chart shows.
Yeah, Devin Singletary.
The second Devin Singletary. The third string running back is Eric Gray, and the fourth running back is Cam Scatterboo, which is out. He's out. Eric Gray is out. The only other running back that they have is Devin Singletary. That's the only other running back they got. The other two are out.
They don't have any backup for the halfback. Okay, that's
what
I needed to know. Now, with that being said, I've got San Francisco by 3.
Okay.
Good.
Not by 3. Okay.
Long snapper.
All right.
Critter from the Hawkeyes. Nice.
Next up, at Crisher Stadium, I can't pronounce that right, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Indianapolis at Pittsburgh. The spread is Indianapolis by 4. Jeff, how do you see this one?
Well, I saw the lady owner of the Colts on the sidelines during some highlights, writing some stuff down. I mean, if you've got an owner who with the last name of Earth saying it, I mean, golly, can't go against those Colts. So,
who's Pittsburgh coughed that ball up and choked? Who did they play the other night?
Kansas City.
Green Bay.
Yeah, remember they choked?
Yep.
against the Packers defense. Yeah.
Yep. So
That was the Packers, right? That beat them.
Yep.
Yeah. Remember how they choked?
Yep.
Remember how they just gave up? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm definitely going. I'm going against Pittsburgh.
Jeff picks first.
Yep. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
By how much?
By your spread friends at ESPN, Mr. Brett.
4 points.
Yeah, it's going to be a close game.
Yes,
It'll be another close one.
You know,
Probably, I think Colts by 6.
there's an old saying that lightning can't strike twice in the same place. However, they didn't say though that one team can lose in the same place twice. With that being said, Daniel Jones is due to have a game. Jonathan Taylor's doing really well. I expect him to go over at least 100 yards. I like Indianapolis in this game, and I'm going to take Indianapolis by 14.
Wow, I see it being
Against
close.
the
I think
Steelers, dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah, Pittsburgh
Against
at
the
home.
Steelers?
Yeah, Pittsburgh at
Bro.
home. They don't lose by 10 by more than 10 usually.
Hey, I've made some.
I totally disagree with that. I can respect it, but I have to.
Pittsburgh plays pretty good at home. You know,
Exactly. And that's
Packers just kind of lit them up at the end there, but yeah.
What say you, D-Man?
Didn't the Colts just lose last week? Didn't they lose last week? The first
Indianapolis won. They won by landslide.
Okay, then who did they lose to then? Who is the only team that they lost to this year?
I thought they lost 2 games. Didn't they lose 2?
No, I think they've only lost 1.
They only lost
only 1. And
they only lost to the LA Rams.
It was to the Rams. In week 2. It was in week 2. Yeah, it was in week 2. They lost to the Rams. Yeah.
Okay, here's what they've done so far.
They're on a 1, 2, 3, 4. They're on a 4-game winning streak right now. And then
Dolphins
I'm going to say the Steelers by.
Yeah.
I'll say the Steelers by 10, bro. I'm picking with the Steelers by 10.
Yeah, remember the Colts beat the Broncos too.
What was the spread?
Oh.
The spread was Indianapolis by 4.
You know, the Rams is the only team to beat the Colts, and that was only by 7 points.
Yep.
There's my upset game. There's my upset game.
Our Steelers could win this, and I see this as possibly they could lose, but after the Steelers, I saw them choke against Green Bay. Yeah, I still see the Colts winning this.
Yeah.
What say you?
Now, the Colts are going to go to the Chiefs on the 23rd, and the Chiefs will beat them then. That's who they're going to lose to.
Yep.
The Chiefs will beat them when they go to the Chiefs.
All right. Wolfie, who do you have?
Okay.
I've got Indy by a touchdown.
Was there something you were going to also add, Jeff?
Yeah, I just checked the pronunciation.
Am I the only one with the upset on that game?
Yeah, I just checked the pronunciation of the stadium in Pittsburgh. Acrisure.
Acrisure. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thanks to research.
Let's pick up the pace a little bit because I think we've been on here for about 2 hours already. So
2 hours, 13 minutes and change, buddy.
It's okay. It is what it is. We had a lot to go over this week.
Yep. So next up, here's what we're gonna do before I announce the next game. So we're gonna put the order for picking. It's gonna be Jeff, then Ted, then me, then D-Man, then Wolfie. So that way nobody talks over each other. We good?
Okay.
No complaints.
So,
I agree with that because I feel like I'm having to start. I'm having to yell. So.
All right. All right.
We all got strong vocal cords.
Yeah. What you said, Jeff. At NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. Denver at Houston. The spread is Houston by 2. Jeff, lead us off.
Houston by 2.
All right. Ted?
I've got Denver by 3.
Okay.
D-Man? You can go ahead of me, D-Man.
What was the teams again?
Denver
what
at
were the
Houston.
Teams again? Sorry.
Denver at Houston, and the spread is Houston by 2.
For who?
Houston and Denver. The spread is Houston by 2.
Yeah, but who is the spread? Second.
I said Houston by 2.
Who is the spread for?
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, the Texans.
I gotta go with Denver by. I got Denver by 2.
Yeah, I'll say Denver by 7.
Nice.
Wolfie?
Denver's still the sack leader. I got Denver by 14.
Good pick. Next up, at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Las Vegas Raiders. The spread is Jacksonville by 4. Jeff, lead us off.
Well, yeah, it's in Vegas. City of Brotherhood. Wait a minute, never mind.
It's the gambling capital of the world.
Yeah. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Let's see. It's the Raiders and the Jaguars, and the spread is to the Jaguars. Well, I've got one thing to say to that. By that exact spread, Duval.
Does that mean Jacksonville?
Yeah, it's for Duval County, Brett.
Yep, Jacksonville spread. I got you.
You know what? I'm going with LA. I think the Raiders have been so disappointing all year. Like they've been losing. I think they're due to win one. I think they're going to pull the upset by 3.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to say this, and to our nephew-in-law, Jake Long. Sorry, Jake. The Raiders ain't winning this one. I'm taking Jacksonville by 7.
Nice.
I want Jacksonville to win, though, but I just feel like the Raiders are overdue to play a good game.
Yep.
Right.
D-Man, what say you?
It's so funny listening to you guys right now about this game. I actually got the Raiders getting a big upset. I got him getting a big upset.
Wow.
I got him upsetting them by 13.
Wow.
Really?
I agree
Lovely.
with you. I really agree with what Ted's saying. They're due for a big win. This is their big win that they're gonna get right here. I got them winning by 13.
Let's see.
They're at home. They've been getting their ass whipped all year. They're due to come out and whoop somebody's ass.
Okay, let's see.
Yeehaw.
We got Trevor Lawrence. We got Etnine at halfback. We got Travis Hunter. Jacksonville by 7 at least. Geno Smith sucks, period.
By the way, Wolfie, just so you know, the running back's name is Travis Etienne.
Yeah, ETN. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Next game at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. The New Orleans Saints at the Los Angeles Rams. The spread is the Rams by 14. Lead us off, bro.
Yes. Good old SoFi. Yep. And it's the Rams and the Saints. Well, I got to tell you.
LA Rams schedule.
Yeah. Well, I have to agree with those betting fellas. The Rams by that number of points.
Rams by 14 for Jeff. What say you, Teddy?
I've got the Rams winning, but they're going to beat the spread. Yeah, I think the Rams are only going to win that game by. Oh man, I think they're only going to win by 7. That's it.
Okay.
I like Jeff's pick. I actually do like the Rams by 14 on this one. So I'm going with the Rams by 14. What say you, D-Man?
I like that.
If you look at the Rams' previous games, they're not really doing all that well. They're winning, but they're not doing that well.
Oh.
They're not blowing teams out. It's very, very close games.
D-Man said he's in the basement.
Yeah, he dropped out. I got him. Hang on.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go. All right, so what you got, D?
This team out. I got them by 21. Rams
The
by
Rams?
21.
All right.
Mhm.
This is going to be, I think this is the game of the week right here coming up. from Highmark Stadium in Orchard
Aren't you going
Park,
to
New
get?
York.
Are you going to get my guess there?
Oh shoot, my point. My bad, Wolfie. Your turn.
Ow.
You're focusing on getting in a hurry. Just don't rush it. We're good.
Sorry, my bad.
We only got 3 games left, anyways. We're
It
good.
happens. My bad.
Yeah.
Who do you got, Wolfie?
All right, so I got Rams also by 21. I don't see. I mean, the only player that New Orleans has right now is Alvin Kamara, and he can't do it himself.
I read on my Google feed
Right,
today,
definitely.
if I may say something real quick, the Saints are going to be starting a rookie quarterback this weekend.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hold on, I might
Yeah.
change my spread then.
I forgot.
Okay,
who
yeah, I
played.
didn't know that. New Orleans schedule.
All right, this one I have labeled as the game of the week from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Kansas City at Buffalo. The spread is Kansas City by 1.5, aka 2 points. Jeff?
Chiefs and Bills. Ooh, that's definitely the game of the week. Especially if you're gonna have it on a good network, you're gonna have some awesome commentators and whatnot.
It's on CBS.
Yep, good old CBS. That means it could be Nance and Romo and company. So, and they're
Yeah, I'm
saying
going
the
to change.
Chiefs.
Let me change my guess real quick before we do it. I want to
Sure.
go with the spread
Go
on the Saints against the Saints. I didn't know about the quarterback thing, so yeah, I'm going to go with who was it? Rams to beat the Saints by the spread.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead there, Jeff.
Okay. So yeah, let's see. Well,
This one's a tough one.
yeah, Bills are good in the East, and the Chiefs are good in their side of the story in the West.
You got the 2 best teams in the NFL right now. 2 best teams, in my opinion, are the 2 best teams right now. They're playing against each other in this game. You got the best offense against the best defense. That's period.
Right.
1 and 2.
Yep.
Jeff, who do you got?
I can't go against the Kingdom, so it's got to be the Chiefs by 2.
What say you, Ted?
Is it at the Chiefs?
It is
No,
at Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo.
Where is it at? It's at Buffalo?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to pick Buffalo then.
Okay.
I was the spread though. I mean, I don't.
2 points
2
for
points
Kansas City.
to KC.
Yeah, I'll say Buffalo by 3.
Okay.
You know, if there's one thing I've learned from the thing, and Jeff brings up a point about the commentators for CBS. Whenever I watch a Buffalo game and Jim Nance and Tony Romo are on the call, Buffalo usually ends up winning. I call that the Romo Nance luck. I think that's going to be full effect. Sorry, Swifties, got to do it. I'm taking Buffalo by 7.
Okay.
What say you, D-Man?
You already know I got to go with Kansas City. You already know I got to go with Kansas City. Like I said, they're both the top 2. To me, they're the top 2 teams in the NFL. For me, it's Kansas City and Buffalo.
So how much you got?
I pick Kansas City. I pick Kansas City by the spread 2.
Okay.
What say you?
That's how I think how close the game is going to be.
So there is rumor that there is going to be snow. Buffalo's always played better in the snow.
Lovely.
I think I got to go with Buffalo by 3 on this one.
Okay.
That's a good pick. Now, the Sunday night game from Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. The Seattle Seahawks at the Washington Commanders. The spread is Seattle by 4. Jeff, how do you see this one?
Well, excuse me, goodness. Well, I'll go with the Seahawks by 4.
Oh, what do you say, you Teddy?
Where you said it was out Washington though, right?
Yes, it's in Washington. Yes.
Yeah, that's still kind of a rivalry game. It's NFC powerhouse. Seattle's just looking too damn good and too strong, more consistently. Yeah, I'm going to go Seahawks by 10.
Even though Jaden Daniels is having a good year at the quarterback, there again for Washington. I think Seattle has too much firepower. Sam Darnold has too many weapons all over the field. I actually like Seattle in this game, and I'm going to say Seattle by at least 14 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
What say you, D-Man?
I got to go with Seattle too, man. I mean, we got to remember, Jaden Daniels might not even play this game either. He was out last game.
True.
Yeah.
We don't know. We won't know until at least the middle of the week or towards Thursday or Friday
Yeah.
if he's even
Probably
possible,
Thursday.
or if he's possible to play next week. So I'm gonna pick. That's why I picked the Steelers, is because I don't know if he's gonna be for sure the quarterback next week. But the way they've been playing with this other quarterback, they're good. But I still got Seattle by 13.
What say you, Wolfie?
Well, I mean, I like the idea of Daniels and passing to Debo Samuel, but Seattle just has more talent overall. I still see Seattle winning it, but it will be close. But I do think it will be over the spread. I got Seattle by 6.
All right, and for the last game at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Dallas Cowboys. The spread is Dallas by 3. Jeff, your pick.
Yes. Good old Arlington, Texas. Yeehaw. AT&T Stadium, Jerry's World, the Jones Mahal. Well, if you ask me, in the great words of the great Hall of Famer Jimmy Johnson, how about that Dallas Cowboys?
You got Dallas winning?
Of course.
By how much?
By the spread
What's up,
friends
Blue
who
Eye?
will, by the spread buddies who will never stop.
By 3 points. What say you, Teddy?
I got Dallas by 10.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm gonna say I agree with Ted. I'm gonna say Dallas by 10. What say you, D-Man?
Guys are not gonna like me. I got Dallas whipping their butts, man. I got Dallas whipping them. Okay, I got Dallas by 28 points. I got Dallas literally beating them up.
Ooh, that's an aggressive
Lovely.
pick.
I
Awesome.
got them by at least 28.
All right.
What about you,
Now
Wolfie?
that is a gamble right there.
Yeah.
That is a gamble.
Oh, yeah.
I actually was thinking 17. I did think 17, actually. I almost picked Dallas by 17.
Dak Prescott is still one of the passing leaders in the NFL, regardless of their record.
Yeah. And CeeDee Lamb's there too, Wolfie. CeeDee Lamb's okay.
He's back from injury?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not to mention Brandon Aubrey with a great leg. Holy cow.
Okay, well.
Yeah, he played in the last. CeeDee Lamb played in the last game, but he tweaked his ankle again. He tweaked the ankle again in the game.
Yep.
He'll probably be back.
Yep.
I mean,
He went out in CeeDee Lamb went out in the second quarter of that game.
If
The
CeeDee
second quarter of
Lamb
last
out
week's
with
game.
injury for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's just end that right now. Let's see right now. No, CeeDee Lamb is not out with an injury. He is returning to play.
Okay.
That's what I just said. I just said that.
All right.
I just said he's coming up.
Yep.
I like Murray.
Hold on. Let me read this article. There's a new article from 2 days ago.
Okay.
Let's just read this real quick so we can end this. Okay, have to still start season. Okay, let's see. Season land.
Yep.
Can't they just yes, the Dallas Cowboys wide receiver will be facing the Denver Broncos.
That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, and then there's nothing new, so I don't think he's out. There's nothing new.
Right.
Okay, so I like Murray at Arizona, but
I don't see anything about him being out.
Okay,
guys, let's let Wolfie pick.
It says right here that. Oh wait, hold
Don't worry,
on.
Brett.
Yeah, it seems like there's nothing against CeeDee Lamb.
Yep.
Go ahead, Wolfie.
Okay, so I like Murray at Arizona, but it's not going to be enough for the Dallas game. But the only question that lies is what type of Dallas team's going to show up, because they have played pretty sloppy this year. So I actually am going with the spread, but
No,
no more.
I agree with that.
I agree too.
I
Well,
get, okay, I respect that.
that concludes our picks for the week.
All right. Now, I did mention that we were going to have a roundtable discussion. If y'all don't want to stick around for it, you don't have to. But I think it's important to start addressing the coaching situation in the NCAA, because it's getting absolutely ridiculous.
I'll start the discussion then. So, as you may have heard, ladies and gentlemen, recently after the loss to the Texas A&M Aggies, LSU has fired their coach Brian Kelly with a $54 million payout. Now, Nick Saban once said about after one of the firings recently that he thinks it has to do with the NIL, and I tend to agree. I mean, what do you guys think? Let's go one at a time. Let's start with Wolfie first.
So let me just start off by going down the list here. We have let's see here, 12 coaches so far that have been fired. You got Arkansas Sam Pittman, you got Florida's Billy Napier, you got LSU's Brian Kelly, you got Oklahoma State's Mike Gundy, you got James Franklin at Penn State, and then of course Troy Taylor was fired over the spring due to sexual misconduct of female workers.
Oh my goodness.
And then you have UCLA's Deshaun Foster, Virginia Tech's Brent Pry, Oregon State's Trent Bray, Colorado State's Jay Norvell, UAB's Trent Dilfer, and Kent State's Kenny Burns over multiple team violations.
Wow.
Granted, I'm not necessarily worried about the Kent State, because Kent State's like one of the worst teams in the NCAA. But still, as far as D1 coaches, that's your list of D1 coaches that have currently been stepped down without a job. Of these firings, we have 5 coaches that have a buyout over $8 million. You have LSU at $54 million, but it's being negotiated right now, so it may be lower. Then you have Penn State's James Franklin at $49 million. That's solid, $49 million.
Wow.
Then you have Florida's Billy Napier at $21 million. You have Oklahoma State's Mike Gundy at $15 million, and Sam Pittman at Arkansas $9.8 million.
Wow.
You know which one was the worst one ever, guys?
What?
It was Jimbo Fisher from Texas A&M. You notice Jimbo Fisher's not coaching anymore? That guy got $76 million on a buyout.
Yeah, he did.
Ouch.
It's the biggest buyout in college history.
Wowie.
That's why you don't see him coaching. Yeah, because Jimbo Fisher's not coaching anywhere.
Man.
He's sitting on a bunch of money. He's not going to work again the rest of the day in his life unless the money's right.
Right.
Why would you? Why would you when you get that? Even with taxes, he's probably sitting on 50 mil clean. That dude's loving life right now, man.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, what's your opinion about all this coaching carousel?
Isn't college football just exciting or what?
I know,
Yeah, they're firing coaches that are basically almost legends.
Yeah.
You know, remember Brian Kelly coached Notre Dame?
Yep.
And, you know, like I just because these guys, Billy Napier actually was doing okay. I don't think he's that bad a coach at all. I just can't believe how impatient these teams are.
Yeah, they sure are. And it's
these colleges are crazy. They're
Yeah.
listening to the fans so much. You're going to have rebuilding years. It could have happened every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, just look at the situation at Iowa. Some years ago, they just wanted when the Iowa wasn't playing too good, especially with their offense and stuff. A lot of fans were trying to lynch Coach Ferentz, but he stayed the course, and look at him now. I mean, 26th year, and he's the activist, winningest head coach in Big Ten history. So yeah. I mean, I mean, I mean, I mean, I think it. I know. I think a lot of these ads are probably going to get influenced by all these fans with all when it comes to firing and on all that other stuff.
Yeah, they're listening to the fans too much.
Yeah, I
And
know.
this is hurting these colleges to do these big payouts.
Yeah,
So,
because they're going to need that for like their like graduation tuitions and all that stuff.
Plus, that's nil money right there. They could
Yeah,
use that for.
NIL stuff.
so I was going to say, so here's the question I was going to pop to you guys, and just give me a one-word answer, yes or no. Do you think the NIL is influenced with these firings? Teddy, do you say yes or no?
No.
Jeff, what do you say?
Nope.
Wolfie?
No.
I tend to agree. I mean, some people would say that the NIL have to do with that, but I don't think it is. It just sometimes just comes down to the talent, though.
Now,
Anyway,
the only one that comes remotely close would be Brent Pry at Virginia Tech, because he was like Dabo Sweeney and solely was against the NIL and hasn't had NIL on his roster. So that one may be influenced, but not by much. Now, another thing I'm going to get into is the rumor mill and some things that have come to light.
all right, let him rip, Wolfie.
So the rumor mill has it that Nick Saban's tied to Penn State, LSU, going back to LSU, and UCLA. Urban Meyer has been linked to going back to Florida, Virginia Tech, and Penn State. There's also talk that because LSU made a mistake by firing Ed Orgeron to begin with, that Ed Orgeron may go back there, and Ed Orgeron is interested in getting back into coaching, but he's also tied into the Arkansas opening. Now, a few things that have come to light. Mike Elko has been in contact with Virginia Tech, so he may be leaving Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Texas Steve Sarkisian has been in contact, stating that he's interested in Tennessee Titans, so he may be leaving Texas. Brent Venables has actually reached out to Stanford about the Stanford job, so he may be leaving Oklahoma.
Wow.
Which would leave the opportunity for Josh Heupel to get redemption and go back to Oklahoma, which would then create a job opening at Tennessee. So, I mean, there's a whole can of worms that could be opened up. Plus, Penn State was Mike DeBoer's original team that he was wanting to go to. But they hired Franklin over him, and then he had to go to Alabama. Now that Penn State's back open, there's potential that he could leave Alabama. And then Alabama will have two different coaches in the last 3 years. That could make a significant change in the football landscape as well.
With the coaching carousel, you just never know who's going where, though. So I agree with Jeff. This is one of the exciting things about college football is the coaching carousel, because you never know who gets fired, who gets hired, who's going where. You know, all the wild cards. You know what I mean?
Yep. Plus all the renovations on stadiums and all that other fun stuff. That too.
So, with that being said, I'm going to bring up something that happened this last week.
Okay.
Lane Kiffin had a team meeting with the Ole Miss players.
Okay.
It was just a single meeting between players and the head coach. Usually when that happens, it's addressing the team that the coach is leaving. Usually.
Roars.
And he is tied to the Florida job, and he is tied to the LSU job. My question is, if he does leave Ole Miss, where will he go to, and do you think it's going to happen?
Who are we talking about here?
Lane Kiffin, the Lane Train.
Yep.
Ooh.
Lane Train.
If he leaves Ole Miss, where do I see him going?
LSU.
Yeah. Good old Baton Rouge.
Yeah,
LSU has got all those blue chip recruits. They had the best recruit class last year. You're going in there and you're going to have all those 5- and 4-star players waiting for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Plus, Lane Kiffin has had a history of making good with the transfer portal too.
Yeah, so you get him in there with all those. Yeah, you're going to have LSU. It's going to be he should go there. He could instantly take a team to the championship next year.
I think Teddy's right. I'm going to say I think if Lane Kiffin takes it, he's going to go to LSU.
You've got a whole lot of rebuilding to do if you go to Florida.
Yeah, no kidding.
You've got more rebuilding than the old Polo Grounds in New York back in the day.
But
Yeah.
as far as developing goes, Kiffin is better than Napier by miles.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why LSU wants them to develop all those star players they got last year with their recruiting class.
And Florida has a lot, and I mean a lot of talent that was not being taught by Napier. And Kiffin is very, very close to Steve Spurrier. He goes to his house every summer and hangs out, and I would see a very good possibility of Spurrier influence him to go to Florida. But I do like the aspect of LSU better, only at the fact of the overall. That LSU right now has more money. LSU has more intrigue.
Yeah, they're spending no money too.
Yeah.
That's what I said. They have more money. But as far as communications with former players and stuff, Florida is actually better in that aspect. Kiffin would have more arsenal to pull in former players at Florida over LSU. Now, the other elephant in the room, and it seems to be an elephant in the room every year. However, it is confirmed that John Gruden has reached out to a college football team and submitted his application, but hasn't addressed who yet. So, with that being said, where do you think Gruden could wind up?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Gruden should be coach of the pros.
Yep, I agree.
But Gruden coaching college, I mean, he'll probably be bringing a pro-style offense more than likely to that college, whoever he coaches for.
He's going to flop on his ass, I think. He'll be just like Belichick.
Yeah. He will.
I mean, look at Belichick. Look how terrible he's doing at Carolina this year. I mean, if Belichick flops at North Carolina, what's not going to say Gruden's going to flop? I mean, it's the same thing college coaches going into the NFL. Look at what happened when Chip Kelly was in the NFL at the time. Look how bad he flopped.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is that Gruden needs to stay in his lane. You know what I mean, guys? He needs to stay in his lane. I think he needs to stay in the NFL where he belongs. I mean,
I agree to disagree on that, and here's why.
Okay.
Gruden has been out of the coaching in the NFL for long enough, and he's been going to these different colleges and helping with the fall camps and stuff, that he might actually be not that bad.
Right.
Okay, that makes a logical sense.
Now, personally, I don't think he's going to go to a educational school. He's going to be more apt to go someplace where he can recruit players. So I see him potentially landing at like Virginia Tech or potentially replacing Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, totally.
So, I think that concludes what we have to talk about.
But ultimately, if Venables does leave to take a job elsewhere and Heupel goes to Oklahoma, Gruden was a grad student at Tennessee and was a grad assistant and a former assistant offensive coordinator at Tennessee.
Nice.
I could see the logic you're going with that, Wolfie, about Gruden going to Tennessee if the dominoes fall.
And another big domino is that Peyton Manning has already said publicly on to multiple medias that if Gruden was the head coach of Tennessee Vols, that he would step up and be an offensive coordinator. That would be like a dynamic coaching staff, regardless of who you get.
The sheriff of Tennessee actually being an offensive coordinator, that would be a good thing because Peyton Manning could, but also he could use his skills as being a former quarterback and help develop the quarterbacks there too.
Manning being an offensive coordinator anywhere is a scary thought. He is so smart when it comes to reading the defense and being able to figure out offensive schemes. It'd be scary to see what type of offense he could come up with.
Yeah, that's why Nationwide is on his side.
Right.
Show title.
Yeah. So
anyway.
Yeah.
I think that just about concludes it. Jay, I know you got something going on this evening.
Mind if I give the closing outro there, Wolfie?
Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Football Pick'em Show. You have been listening to the Sport with Wolfie channel. For Jeff Alt, Teddy, and Wolfie, this is Brett Alt for the gang saying good night and goodbye.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Teddy, I think the weather might be getting better down there, don't you think?
I'm looking at it. It's funny you said that.